right, mic check 1 2 1 2.
Yep.
Yep.
Can you hear
Uh,
me?
it sounds like
No, I
it's a two.
cannot.
Yeah, I can hear you. I was saying it sounds like it's the dynamic
Oh man, I
duo.
cannot hear you.
You cannot hear me. Okay. All right.
All right, I hear you now.
What about now?
No, I cannot hear you.
How about now?
Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. All right. Yo, welcome back to Show Your Word Network. We are back. This is volume 223. Can't believe it's been 223 episodes of Show Your Work. But shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to my boy Winston. I know, Winston, you are doing your thing, and we will see you when you are available, my friend. Shout out to having a real job and having to do what you got to do. So,
Hello.
yes.
Wow.
Wow.
What's good?
No, hey, man. Can you hear me?
Finally, I can hear you loud and clear. Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
What a relief. Yeah. The last two walk, as they like to say.
no
But
lolly
nah,
lolly
shout
over
out to
here.
Winston, man. What that was a time, just for the record. Like, I need you to understand, like, it out here, that was quite the decision. Thank God for Paul going to be a rock star and Juicy and Pat getting back to the basics. Cause boy,
Yeah, how was that song received?
man, want nobody listening to that shit, bro. Want nobody checking that shit out,
It
bro.
was them. It was them. That was when the white boys. The other white boys, cause shot the little white, but
And Jelly Roll,
and Jelly Roll.
not them though, not
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 them. Not
them.
them.
But yeah, them boys. I was like, hey man, you know what we need?
The
We
Sperry's,
need
the Sperry gang, Sperry
we
gang.
need pop we need Pop Star 36. That's what we
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Sperry gang 36 Mafia. That's who infiltrated. That's who got to that part.
need. Man,
Hey man.
nasty times.
Hey,
I'm
shout out to
so
Lil
glad we're
White.
past that.
Shout out to Lil White. Dummy
Shout-
Knowledge Fire.
Hey man,
That was
shout out
hard
to Lil White in general, man.
for sure.
Finally famous and
Finally
us
famous.
all.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to white people that are just cool and not trying to be black. Simple and plain.
It's the furthest we'll
But
go with that. But
yeah,
yeah, you know.
that's the furthest we'll go with that. And I hate that like people tried to make it seem like, at that time that 3 6 just had a white hire, and it's like, no. Like if you actually knew what was going on, you would not be saying like, oh, they just hired a white boy. Like, no.
Yeah,
White.
saying 36 had a DEI hire is funny.
No, that's literally some of these narratives for people, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I can tell the people that were not around and then are just going off of what, somebody with a snug fitted hat on Twitter has to say. Like, nah, good.
With a what's the not the 5950? What is it? A 3930?
Oh no, not even 39 30s, man. Like niggas that,
Mm, flex
niggas.
fits.
Shout out to my guys that spend extra money on stuff because they like it, not just to buy it, just to be cool. Like shout out to my son Eve. Like he got a New York or nowhere fitted because he actually liked the fitted. He didn't get it because like, oh, I gotta flex on the boys and be like, hey, look at this hat I have. Like, nah,
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, it's so funny when people do that.
it's the worst shit ever, bro. Like,
It's
bro,
funny,
life
but
is
it's also the
like,
worst at the same time. I'm
like,
like, man,
look. I mean, it's us. It's just me and you today.
it's just yeah,
It's
man.
us. I mean,
Hey, Larry, look at us.
hey man, salute, man. It is what it is. Like,
Be, Before you
it's
get
just
into
us.
it, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Show Your Work Network,
Absolutely,
Volume
absolutely, man.
223.
You know,
You know,
yeah, I said that already, but you were in the void, so
yeah,
it's all cool.
just
But hey, man, salute, brother. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was a funny
salute.
thing, though. Like prime example, personal story. You shared a fitted hat. Matter of fact, what is the name of that hat? The Spider-Man hat. I want to pull this up just for example.
Oh, I'll tell you the what. You have the website, or you need me to get it? I know the website I got it from.
Let me see if it pops
It's
up.
home game New York.
Home game New York. Okay. All right. Give me
Yeah,
a second.
I'm
So I'm
linking
about
it
to
right now.
pull this hat up.
Oh, you got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I got it. I'm about
All
to
right.
pull this hat up now. For the record, I told Nelson directly, "Hey, I see you like this hat. I'm not a fan of this hat, bro. Just being honest
Fairs.
with you.
Okay.
I wasn't a fan of it. But again, Nelson was like, I respect that. Still buying this hat though. And
It'll be
that was
fun.
it. That was it. Like that was literally it, man. So I didn't sit there and be like, oh man, my boy got this hat and I don't know what he's doing. Like I was just like, oh, like, it's not for me. So there we go. Yeah, it's the hat right there. Like, I mean, I think the concept is all right, but I'm really not. When it comes to Spider Man, I hate the red and blue contrast because I feel like when they try to get it together, it just never works out because red, blue, and then with the white and black, it just never comes together for me. So it's not even this hat kind of thing. It's just anytime they try to do Spider Man related stuff, sometimes I feel like it doesn't work out well. Now, for example, let me give you another Spider Man related thing that's gonna prove my point of why trying to mesh that well together does not work in my opinion. And, this comes to mind. So, it's like they try, but do they really?
I don't know if
So
it's that bad, but okay. I mean,
I'm
nah,
just
I
saying
get it.
this, like, yeah, it's nowhere near this bad. This is the worst of the worst. Like, this was just this needs to be put on the phone posit grave when it was dead. Like this right here was just like yikes, because nah, this was horrible. For those listening, the Airphone Posit Pro Spider Man is what I brought up on the
Mhm.
screen. But yeah,
I mean,
yeah, that's what it
that
was
one
like.
I didn't. That's why I actually like the concept of the hat. That's why I bought it. Somebody back in the day did a Miles Morales one, not back in the day, but like a
Hmm.
year ago, and like it sold down. I'm kind of mad. I wish I found it. Where they did it was black, but then the NY was upside down with the red. The NY was red and upside down,
It
and
was a
it had
Miles Morales one,
it was like
like
a
color
Miles
style.
Morales color flip, yeah.
Okay,
But it sold out though, so
okay, that's pretty interesting when you look at it like that. Oh, we've been invaded.
oh shit! Look,
We've been invaded.
what's good, youngin?
The
What it
real is
do?
here. What's up, bro? How
Man,
you
shit,
living?
shit. Chilling, man.
How you
Chilling,
living,
man. What's
Pippin?
going on with y'all, man?
Look what happens
Yo,
when you talk about Lil White. Look who appears.
Said to
Look at
myself, I said, Self, you ain't
who
been on the
appears,
episode in
man.
a minute. Let's pop in right quick, check in with the guys, man. What's
Hey,
going on with
man.
oh
y'all?
for
And,
sure.
big shout out to the guys, man. They held it down last week while I was stuck in the void with
Oh, yeah, yeah, with the once.
yeah, shout out to Tension Ties and Taxes, word to Starlito. They did not hold your boy down last week, so it was Nick talk. It was real good conversation, and then somebody decided to put on a cab driver hat, and yeah, it was different last week. But salute though,
Put on the taxi
gang always
driver
holds it
hat,
down,
the
man.
Overton hat.
Yo, yo, come on, man.
This week, SIW will be bald free. Oh shit!
I need y'all to understand. I can't stand him, bro. I really can't, yo. Like, oh man,
Yo, AJ,
oh
AJ, you
man,
are insane, bro. He said bald free.
bald free, my
Oh
nigga.
my god, bro.
Like what you own, folk? Like, yo. The funny part about all this shit is the fact
Oh
that
man.
Winston be going out of his way to be like, yo, nah, like, nah, you the one with the luxurious hairline. It's like, bro, why are you worried about me, bro? Like,
And
no one,
I'm bald. It's like
no one says you look bad because you were bald. No one ever said that. You went out your way to be like, yeah, nah, why y'all got hair? And it's like,
like damn,
nigga,
my
what
bad.
you like?
I can't just like get rid of it. It's gonna go back.
Yeah, like,
Hey,
why the
bro.
fuck? Yeah,
It's like damn, you
I
6'5". I
ain't
can't.
never.
That's like me hating on Winston because he. That's like hating on Winston because he tall. It's like damn.
Bro, you 6'5", you a videographer. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you get to do things that we can't do, bro. Now I'm 6 foot even, so is youngin, but it's still like,
I'm
hey,
not even
bro,
6 foot.
hey, see what I'm saying? But do you complain about that? No. You know
No,
why? Because you don't be tripping off it, Nelson. You don't do that.
is it because I have hair?
He does.
I'm like 5'9", 5. But yeah,
Ah, okay. All right,
Oh
now.
my god, bro.
Nah, man,
I'm
because
crying.
niggas hit growth spurts after high school, so
No,
yeah. But
they
I
be
didn't
doing
know.
NBA
I
hype.
hadn't. Yo, shout out to Youngin. Happy belated birthday, pops. Free pops, man.
Free pops, man. Happy birthday. Youngin know I'm right too. Hey, be like, yo, I'm like 6'2". I'm like, dog, you like 5'11", 6 feet, bro. Come, why you gotta
Nah,
lie, man?
man.
Like, I
That
don't lie
should be
about my
funny as
height.
hell.
Why you lying about yours? Like,
Nah, man. Hey, that shit
I
funny
would
as
say
hell.
Larry's a little taller than me though. So
Yeah.
again,
So,
Larry got me about like an inch or two. So if I say I'm about 5'9", 5'10", he right.
yeah, young, you
look,
probably a little taller than me, but that's okay. Like, I don't give a shit. It's just these other people who,
you know why you
yo,
don't
man,
give
I'm
a
six
shit?
four.
You know why you don't give a shit? Because height's not your personality. That's why. That's why. See, everybody want to talk about like these different things, but you gotta have a personality outside of like your personal attributes. Like if you
Or
was
your
the nigga that's like,
hobbies.
oh, like I got brown eyes, that's my personality, or I'm light skinned
I
and
wear
that's my
fitteds. That's my
personality. My
personality.
personality. I collect shoes. That's my personality. Like, okay, what else, bro? Like what else? Like, cool story, bro. What else do you do, loser? Like, what else?
Man, that
So
should be so. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why the
that'd be my thing,
people be buying shit with fashion. It circles back. They buy that shit because it's like a personality trait. It's not because
bruh. Buy what you want,
I
man.
buy what the
Like,
fuck I
don't
want.
like, fam. Because guess what? If you like it, who the fuck cares who don't, bruh? Real shit. Like, that's all that matters, man. Like, and that should apply with the music you listen to. That should apply with the people you talk to. Like, fam, don't tell me about what something like if I don't care, bro. I'm still not gonna care, my nigga. Like, but salute to you though at what you do. So yeah, just like that fitted hat earlier, like, I'm not buying that hat. Nelson has that hat. That's how things operate. I'm not finna be like,
Shit.
yo, Nelson, you got that hat again? Like, nah, bro. Because that's
People don't
just what
like
it
this
is.
one, and I'm like, well, I like it, so I bought it.
Oh, I'm the
What
type
what
of
you
nigga.
get
It's
for
like, oh,
what
you don't like
you
this
get
one?
you get
Oh,
for your
just
hat?
wait. I got something right there for you, pal. Like, wait till you see the next one.
All right.
So yeah,
Man, that
hey
should be
man,
killing me, bro.
hey man, it is what it is, man. But enough of that though. How's your week been though, Nelson? What you been up to?
It actually hasn't been that bad. I didn't have a car for about 3 days, but I got it back.
Yeah, we talked about that off air.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to make sure I don't have this car. I make sure I have this car for at least another 3 years since I don't have a car note anymore. So, but it's all good though.
No
I
Just
love
card
throw it,
note. Oh my
just,
god.
just throw it in the nigga face if you ain't got a car note.
Buick man, we not trying to hear this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Guess what? Fuck both of y'all.
Why you saying fuck him for? That was me. That wasn't even him. Like,
Damn.
that wasn't even him.
Because I'm stuck paying a car note.
Hey man, listen, you know what I had to go through to stop paying the car note. So hey, that was listen.
Nah, you went to the ringer.
Yeah,
Man,
exactly.
we
Hey,
ain't got to get into that.
you did the Shawn Michaels. You had one foot
Yeah,
you had 1 foot on you had 1 foot on the floor and 1 foot off the floor.
yeah, because they was trying to do me
Trying to
dirty,
get you. They tried to get
but
you.
hey man, word to bankroll, pussy. I got the title now. Title just came in the mail, so you know what I'm saying.
Title talk.
Yeah,
Show your title. Show your car title.
you know what I'm saying. Yeah, man, I can hold these keys proudly now and be like, yes.
Well, I don't gotta know. I just gotta pay for repairs if I gotta get them. That's it.
Now I can finally focus on, actually adding shit to my car because I was like, I don't want to add something to this car and then, end up selling it or anything like that. Now I can look down the line into adding speakers and potential light kits and accessories and
I'm gonna
all
do
that
that.
shit.
I'm gonna do that anyway.
I
You know
mean, yeah,
me.
that's just how you are. Yeah. You know what? You know what? We need to add an auto section to our Discord, man, just so we can start
You
posting
know what's
cars and
so
stuff like
crazy?
that. Because Donnie mentioned that, and I think we need to do
Donnie
that.
did. Shout out to Donnie Lucci. But I thought about that the other day and I don't remember why. I think it's 'cause I saw. Do y'all follow? I know this is random car talk. Y'all follow Bring a Trailer on Twitter when they be doing random auctions on cars?
No, put me on game, gang.
Okay, so like
Yeah.
they do random. They'll put like they'll just be like, "Hey, we have this car on our website for bid," and like they had a '94 Impala SS with like 1,800 miles. I was like, "Excuse me."
Yep, I see how this episode is gonna go. Hang on one second. I'm about to pull this up right now. You
Hold
said
on,
what's the
it's.
at?
I got you right now. Give me a second. I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share my screen.
Alright.
It is Bring a Trailer.
Oh, I already
Literally.
see. I got it right here. Hold up.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I
Okay,
got it. I got
there
it.
you go.
Oh yeah, now that's a fleet on here. All right, bet. Now this Stingray,
Yeah, they
pretty
be having a.
hard. Man.
Hey, final year 1993 Targas, bro.
Hey man,
Come on, man. Look at this. Look at this, bro. If you're listening to this, we're on Bring a Trailer. Shout out to Bring a Trailer. Um, yeah, they be having some. Yeah, they
mm,
be having some shit on there.
mm, mm,
Yes.
mm. I want a Trans Am so bad. I want a black Trans Am so bad so I can paint
Go
the
through the
bird
bird.
blue like Nightwing. Ah, boy.
That's Willie Hutch tunes in that car. Mm,
That's some Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes tunes in that car.
mm.
Actually, you know what?
The love I
Nah, I ain't gonna hold.
lost.
Nah, I think what's the soundtrack for a motherfucking 78 Trans Am, man? Nah, that's it ain't Willie Hutch. Willie Hutch is
No, you popping Isaac in the
I
78
was
Trans
saying in
Am. I ain't
that,
gonna lie.
because matter of fact,
But you could be listening to Hutch. I
I
ain't
think my
yeah, you could be
mom's had.
listening to
I
Hutch.
think no, my mom's didn't have a Trans Am. She had a Camaro though, like around a 78 Camaro though. So you know what I'm saying? Damn, what I'm trying to think of 1978's like funk R&B. Like,
I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
yeah. As you do that, tell us some of the more popular um non-white records of that time period. Shout out to all my white people about
Not
trying to.
not. Hey, hold on. Minute by minute, Doobie Brothers came out in 1978.
Oh yeah, Rerun was definitely trying to record the show on What's Happening for Shit Show. Yeah,
Truth and Time, Al Green, Tasty Patty LaBelle, So Full of
yeah,
Love, the OJs,
yeah,
Destiny,
yeah,
Jackson 5,
yeah. You look at this car.
Here My Dear,
This screams off. This screams off the wall right here.
One Nation Under a Groove.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Nile Rodgers and Chic.
Come on, man. This is Strawberry Letter by Brothers Johnson
Man,
Band, man.
do it. Listen, man.
This is fun.
Toto debut album, if you want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. This right
Crossover.
here, this got Confunction written all over it, bro. Like
Yo,
this got Uncle Charlie
hey,
written all over it.
you listening to Peebo Bryson in that car.
Hey, man, this got Maze and SOS Band written all over this, bro.
Hey man, shout to
I guarantee you somebody's
Tavon.
granddaddy was riding in that junk listening to Average White Guy Band.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Come on,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
Come on,
I
man.
see where this episode's going.
Oh yeah. Hey, when the big three come back, you feel me? This is what we do. We a Fantastic Four, but sometimes, come on, man.
This is
Come
what
on, son. I got you better than that. You give me just a second.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
hey, this is Tavares in that car.
Mm,
Come on, man. Shout to
man.
Tavares.
No,
You know what
all right.
Tavares is.
All right. I love the rims on this, but I'm gonna ask y'all, would y'all do anything different? Like
On this particular one,
I'm gonna say this one exactly.
this one in particular, yes.
I probably just tint the windows, honestly.
Mm, mm,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm
I
not gonna.
like those rims, so that's just me.
yeah.
I'm not. I wouldn't keep it gold, but
What color are you painting this motherfucker?
honestly, because everybody love them black, I'm going white. And my bird, I'll probably do. I ain't not just a normal blue, but like some extravagant ass blue as far as the bird on the hood. And tint the windows, keep them rims. Yeah, right out.
See, because I'm such a nerd for real, I'm doing two options with this hoe. I'm either black with the blue bird, word to my son Nightwing, or I'm gonna go green with the yellow and red, word to OG Jean Grey fit. So that's what I'm going with. Now the rims obviously would probably change with that too, but I actually love the rims and I love
Nah, I'm
that they
keeping those rims. Them
and
rims
I
are
love the
hard.
fact that they got Mastercraft tires. Now I may instead of tinting the windows, I may have some special colored lights on that bitch, but yeah,
Yeah, that hey,
yeah,
that shit is flea.
that shit flee, man. That shit flee. Like I said, you play that motherfucker, man, and soon as you crank that bitch up, let that bitch chill out for a little bit. This is what you hear as soon as that bitch.
Man, listen. You should be sitting in there, sitting in there. Tap the gas pedal a couple times.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't flood my carburetor.
Hell nah. I'm making a trip
Like
to the gas station in this motherfucker for shit show, bro. This is yeah.
now
Cornerstone
you
gonna hate to
breaking
see
in the
me
crank
coming,
gas.
dog. You know who else gonna hate to see me coming? The motherfucking spiders or whatever them old heads be riding out in the middle of the fucking when it's warm
Oh,
outside.
the Can-Am joints?
Can-Am joints, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo, nah, bro. Oh my god. Yo, out here when it's warm out, they be having like a fleet of them shits, like 20 car,
Nah,
20 deep.
Man,
Youngin know where I stay. So where I stay is nothing but old heads. Like when I say
nigga,
nothing but old heads, I mean nothing but old heads. So
I got a
yeah,
story about one of those. About them.
sure, go ahead.
Go.
So before Pop went on his vacation.
Hmm.
He was looking at the buying one. Nigga,
Okay,
we went into the store. We looking at the prices on them bitches. They want the same amount of the fucking car for them damn things, bro.
they
That
do.
man, that man said, "Why the fuck am I gonna pay for this? It's gonna be the same as my Cadillac. At least I can drive my Cadillac year round." I said, "Yeah, Pop, you right." We turned around, walk right about that bitch. But we got a question about them too.
Sure.
Cause when they first dropped, nigga, did they always have a roof?
I don't think they did. I feel like that
Nigga,
changed later on.
I've seen so many just this year alone with roof.
Yeah, I think that changed later
Maybe.
on.
Maybe, yeah, maybe they put
Nah,
put the roof
shout
on.
shout out to like I said, we got to do more of this shit, man. Like random shit, like car talks and shit. Cause yo, Nelson, I didn't get a chance to tell you, but yeah, man, shout out to OG the pod. Lady Roz, she went on a nice rant to me on Mother's Day. Happy belated Mother's Day to everybody out there.
For sure. Happy belated
She
Mother's
went
Day.
on a nice
Oh, yeah,
rant
yeah.
over a nice family dinner about how if Cybertrucks are the future, she about to start learning how to ride horses. So
And I said, "Oh, right there with you."
Hey,
Uh,
salute.
hey.
mm,
I was like, all right, well, there you go.
Them shits are so ugly, bro.
They are.
imagine, imagine a YN with a cart with 700 horses on it, keeping up with a scat pack or a Hellcat.
Woo.
Shit.
Real
Woo.
horsepower.
You said what Pee Wee Longway said, don't you ride that white horse?
That's crazy.
Nah, man, but this is a nice page, man. I had to give it a follow, man. It's got some shit on here, man.
Yeah,
Like
they post some stuff. I'm like, whoa.
this right here.
Yeah, the Target. Yeah,
Ooh,
993.
yeah, man.
I'm about to say now that keep it exactly how it is.
That right there is more so my speed. We got ooh,
Yeah, the Datsuns, the 240Z.
mm,
Yep.
mm,
Yeah, some people be
mm,
selling like pace cars and shit. Like
yeah.
they be getting some random cars.
Oh, this is great, but it just hurt my heart with that price, boy. Oh,
Yeah.
whoo. LS3s Camaro for 81,000. Wow, they want a TO for that bitch. Good lord. But
Hey, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
it is, man. But that's the thing. This is why I say this is why this episode's pseudo title is Buy What You Like. Cause it's some ungrateful scallywags out there that's gonna see this vehicle and think, oh man, that's a cheap ass old car. Why you get that? Why didn't you go get, a Tesla or something like that? Like, man, this costs
Nah, hold on.
$81,000, madam.
No,
Like,
you want to see
It
something
got
that was
LS3
crazy
in it.
price? Look for the 90 Mercedes 190 E class. Look how much the price on that shit was.
oh, listen, I shout out to it's a page on YouTube. It's like the biggest Mercedes um like not dealership but collection in the United States. It's in California.
Hmm.
Currency was on there. If I'm trying to remember the name of the fucking spot, they had all kind of shit on there, and I was like, yeah, nah, bro. I know you spending six figures on these motherfuckers, man. I already know. But I'm gonna go and look for that bitch. But as I continue though, I mean 911 Carrera 4S, like, yeah, they got some shit on here, man.
Yeah, that
Whoo! Shoo! Sheesh!
136 17,000 miles, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Now, the type of nigga I am, this right here is a steal. This Conquest for 16 racks.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, you can do some shit with that.
Bro, they had a 190E for 200 that sold for, hold on, let me find a price on that one. For
Yeah.
$280,000, a 1990 Mercedes Benz 190E.
I thought you was gonna say about 195. God
Nah,
damn.
$280,000.
Oh man. I mean, look at this shit, man. We got the Max B motherfucker right here, the Silver Surfer, man.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
shit.
I'm surprised people like haven't been hip to it. Cause I remember one time I was like, wait, what the hell?
Nah, man. See, you know what it is for me, bro. All right, and and maybe Youngin can attest to this shit, but like just coming up out here, growing up around like racetracks and shit like that, you see
Oh,
shit all the time. And my pops, God bless the dead, was a big like auto magazine collector.
yeah.
And I still have those magazines at my mom's crib and shit too. But like, yeah, he was such a big auto magazine collector, bro, that I would just flip through and just look at a lot of these things. So like I really don't be going on like social media to look at some of these. I more so see it like if it's a rapper's car or if it's like, they about to purchase something. So
Hold on,
yeah.
let me find the Impala and see if I can find it.
Nah, this right here though. This is me and Youngest Lane right here. This right here.
Oh yes,
Oh,
sir.
the Z28?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Hold on, let me find the oh yeah, I found it. Give me 1 second. Let
I'll
me
say
put it.
if you put the link in here, I'll put it up.
I got you
If I,
right now. Hold on one
yeah,
second.
I
I'm
got
sending
you,
right to
gang.
you, Larry.
Yeah.
I just found it. Bruh,
And see.
1994 Impala SS 1800 miles.
Yeah. Shout out to word to that safe space. I ain't gonna say who was on the safe space. Patreon.com/SYWNET. Shout out to my boy RIP Chronic, man. He had the IROC jump. Bitches on floaters though. But yeah. Speaking of IROCs, I
Mm.
love colors like this too, by the way. Like just this like off maroon
I'm
shit like
definitely painting
this.
that bitch to you.
Nah, man, I'm keeping that bitch just like that, man. I'm an old nigga at heart, man. I'm an
I'm
old
definitely
nigga.
painting that bitch. Give me, I'll paint that bitch to you. And I ain't gonna need some gold eye rocks.
This SL 500 for 9400. Okay.
That's not bad.
But see, when I be seeing shit like this, I'm like, all right, how many miles is on that bitch, bro? Like,
I had a teacher. I had a teacher in high school who had that same car,
word, that's hard. Oh, that's
Mister.
only got 40,000 miles on it. Okay,
That's not that
Them
bad.
bitches, I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie. Them bitches right there so fucking hard.
What
Yeah.
these?
Yes, bro. Them
Yeah,
bitches so
Yeah,
fucking hard.
late '90s to early 2000s, like Mercedes and BMWs are fire. I fucking love them
yeah.
shits, bro.
I mean, I like the Lexus from that time too, like the
Yeah,
fucking the
Yeah.
430s and shit. Like,
the
yeah, I love
GSs, the GSs and
GSs
stuff.
and shit. Yeah, yeah, I love that shit from back then, bro. Like, oh my goodness, like, but just even going back, this fucking Datsun, bro. Like, oh my goodness, man, I'd be doing some ignorant shit with that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, as a matter of fact, now this right here, yeah, man, yeah.
Damn,
I don't care if I come through looking like the Fantastic Four,
Oh,
nigga.
the flying, yeah. This, I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking that wing off.
Nah, hey man,
I'm
the,
taking that off.
it depends, man. I fuck with the wing, but I feel what you saying too. Like I take that bitch
I'm
off,
taking
man.
that off.
Yeah, nah, they got a pretty fire collection. This Corvette that they got on here ain't bad, bro. 27 racks.
that's not bad. 40 years old.
Bruh, so before I got my Mustang, in
And these are like
Millington,
foreign finds too, bro. Like,
yeah, and in Millington, bruh, there was a guy that was selling a silver '69 Stingray, bro. He was selling that bitch for 9,000, bro. I was like, bruh, I have to spend my money. My mom was like, I am not about to. You are not getting this, and I was like, bruh, fuck. I was like, you wouldn't give me this, but you got me a Mustang. Like, make it make sense, Rosalind. Like, I just want to be fly, but she did it. Now I'm not gonna lie, Nelson. Out of all the ones I've gone through so far on this page, and it's a lot
Mhm.
on this page, and shout out to Bring a Trailer. You will probably be seeing us posting more in an auto section soon. This right here might be the best one I've seen, bro. This shit here,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
This is my speed right here.
a Firebird
Yeah, 68
with
Firebird,
an
bro.
LSA in it.
Yeah,
What?
Hey, click the listing. It'll tell you how much it might be going for.
let's find out. Let's find out. Current bid is oh 50 thou wow. And it's still got
Woo!
7 days left. So you know.
Them motherfuckers about 70. Probably nah, hell nah. Take that back. They can
Three
go back. They can
3,000
go back
miles
100.
indicated since build, supercharged 62L LSA V8, shaved doors with poppers.
Blacked out too. Oh my god.
Ooh,
Shit.
Yeah,
look at
nah,
them
that bitch
seats,
that
bruh.
that probably go up another 100.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. That bitch, bro. Look,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
bro.
probably go up
Oh
another
my
100.
god,
Yeah, bro.
bruh.
The
That's real leather.
headlight with the halos.
That's real leather too. Look. Oh my god.
Ah,
With the
nah,
signals
son.
on.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
All you
nah.
gotta say is yeah. All you gotta say is yeah. So
Yeah,
it's yeah,
nah.
yeah.
Hey, shout out to GM Motors, cause baby, that bitch right
Oh my
there.
god, that shit is smooth.
Hey, if y'all see this shit as the cover of this episode, don't be surprised, man. Like,
Nah, that shit is smooth.
nah, that's a fire motherfucker right there, man. Nah, man. And then
That's a fire
yeah, and then I
bird.
mean, just even how they showing you how the body was before they took this bitch
Yeah,
down, man.
yeah.
I know y'all motherfuckers probably watching this like, yo, when did this turn into
R-
to A&E or fucking
Auto trade.
TLC the channel? Like, hey, bruh,
Hey,
you
this
never know what you gonna get.
Right. You
this is
never know
Top
what you
Gear.
gonna get
This
with
is this
FYW,
is
man.
Top Gear right now.
Hey, man. Whew. Hey, man. Yeah, bruh. See, a nigga like me,
Mm,
yeah, I get something like this. This would be my GNX. This would be my GNX for sure. Nah, that's hard right there, man. Nah, man. Shout
yeah.
out to all the bruhs and the sisters that love, real autos, man. So salute. But hey, man,
Let
welcome
me
back to Show Your Work, man.
for sure. Let me check the listen, bro. That Chevrolet that Impala SS from '94.
Hmm.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm trying to see if there's any bids on it.
You know it's probably some crazy shit on there.
It says bid to US $30,000 right now.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up because
Damn.
I'm just not seeing the link. Hold on one second, let me pull it up for us.
Oh
Nah, that
And it's,
shit. This
and it's
shit
crazy
hard
how
though.
if that motherfucker was 2 years newer, literally, if it was a '96, that motherfucker probably be about 80,000 right now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's the same fucking bill. It's just literally 96 is the
Literally.
last of the Mohicans. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay, it's not bad. 1,800 miles on it from Marion, South Carolina.
Mm.
Okay.
How far is that from me? I mean, I'm not gonna break the bank on it, but
Hey man, Foxworth, man. Hey, it's all you, bro.
nah, I need. I love the '96 SS
I
Impala.
love they kept the original
The
sticker
bucket sticker.
from the dealership. I think I still got mine in the back of my trunk too. Funny enough, I think I still got mine. But yeah, man. Okay, hold on. What is
Oh, man,
this?
about 2.5 hours. Okay,
Hey
that's like
man,
going toward Myrtle Beach, pretty much.
Pontiac Fiero, aka the Pontiac Camaro. Like,
Mm-hmm. Hey, niggas used to get crazy in some stores I heard.
yeah,
Oh, the
it would
Fieros.
it'd
Yeah, the
be
Yeah,
me.
Fieros.
It would be me. Like,
stores I
Damn,
heard,
look at that
niggas get
engine.
crazy in them.
yeah, Fiero talk, man.
1828 and gas mileage.
Window sticker listed was sold originally for 15,384,
15,884.
which you can see right there. Man,
Mm,
back when cars used to be cars, man.
word.
Oh man. Hey man, shout out to all the woo. Now this motherfucker,
Oh, 417,000.
yeah,
17,000. God, woo.
that's what happened with them GTs, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, all I think of when I see this is MTV Cribs and Need for Speed Most Wanted, bro. Every time I see these, cause that's it. That's the last time you seen these motherfuckers,
Wow.
man. Yeah. All right, quick question on some funny shit.
Uh,
Just to pivot a little bit. So I know last week y'all were talking about GTA 6.
yeah.
Ironically enough, GTA 4 is apparently about to come out.
Why?
Fuck you. I'm happy. Now, but no, seriously. Um that remaster has been rumored for a while anyway, and I kind of
Mm,
figured they would, considering they just not too long ago remastered, San Andreas and Vice City to put it on an HD platform. So I'm not mad at it, but also I think that this kind of proves that they may be staying away from New York for a little bit, which I'm gonna be honest with you, Nelson. While
that's fine.
I would love a New York return,
I'm cool with that.
unfortunately, I'm good on it because I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to hear K Flock radio station in GTA right now.
That's funny.
I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I'm not trying to hear the Cash Cobain station. So hey, and I fuck with Cash Cobain. I'm just saying, I'm not a whole slizzy FM. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm good with
Slizzy FM. Yeah.
that.
WSLZ.
Mm.
Please add that to the title.
WSLZ FM. The
WS,
slizziest tunes. The
WSLZ.
slizziest tunes.
You gonna be mad as hell when motherfucking Isis Spices got the control over the station. Imagine Ice Spice on fucking GTA with some goddamn, like, you know how they do the radio announcements and shit. So I'm just saying, like, period, like, he was such an idiot. Like, that's stupid shit. Nah, man, keep that shit away, bro. We need New York to be back at top tier shape and form before they get another GTA, man. Like, nah, please no. Like, you can visit New York in this new one, and I'm cool with that, but like, hey, Nelson, the retro station gonna hit. That retro station, the BLS station, oh, that's gonna be fire. But
Yeah.
the
I can't
current day,
can't
oh
wait to
no.
can you gonna hear keep rising to the top and then like super thug after.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's gonna be hard. The
Hey
BLS
man.
at, yeah, but 102.3, I think that was the station in GTA 4. The beat.
Yeah.
Man, when them niggas get on there playing goddamn Gummo, oh no. No.
Gummo.
No.
Gummo.
No Davies and Casanova on my GTA, bro.
Nah,
Shout it.
they gonna let that happen.
Nah. But my question was gonna be,
Excuse me.
when you guys did play like Midnight Club or like Need for Speed back in the day around that time period, like PS2, PS3 generation, what was your go-to car that you used to go to? Like as far as like customizing the vehicles used to make in those games, if you can remember.
You talking about Midnight Club?
Like Midnight Club, Need for Speed, like back around that time with racing games.
Man, Need for Speed. I was trying to think. I was a Porsche. I remember Carbon. I for some reason when I played Carbon, I loved the Porsche Cayman,
Okay.
and I would do black and candy apple green two tone,
Okay.
and then I'm trying to think of the other games too. Um, Need was it Most Wanted? I'm trying to remember. I gotta look at the call list again because I definitely was like I would be like the Nissan like I would definitely go like Nissan like it was like a 350Z,
Mm.
or I would do like the like someone like the or I would just go like Porsche.
All right. What
I'll
about
switch
you?
off.
What about you, youngin?
I was always a midnight club guy as a young nigga.
I'm gonna
You
tell
say
you.
I ran with I ran with a 6'4" all the time. First car I was gonna always get and customize. As far as when I got on midnight club, yeah, let me go and get a 6'4". Do
six
what I
four
need to do with
Impala,
that.
6'4".
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, just
Yeah.
clarifying. Yeah.
The
All
six,
right.
the 6'4", I'm probably do what I need to do with that and go from there.
Okay. It's funny how me and Nelson are kind of similar in that because like when it comes to racing games, I'm whatever Porsche is available. Like that's my that's my go to.
Yeah,
Muscle cars was always probably realistically 69 Camaro. That was always my like go to.
I was also a Skyline guy too.
Yeah, as
Yeah, I
far as the
love.
need
I
for
mean,
speed, yeah, I was a skyline guy.
yeah, I'm a tuner guy in general, but like when I'm not with the tuners, it was definitely the Porsches. So whatever. Like even like when I had the last two Need for Speeds, I always went like the newest version of the Targa or even just a 911 and just customize that bitch from there. Another car that I used to like from back then was the Salines.
Funny
Yes,
enough, funny enough, and yeah, you
the
can attest to
Salines
it
were
because
tough.
you know me since we was kids.
Yes.
With the last two Need for Speeds, I definitely ran straight to the GNX, but I've always loved GNXs well before the hype. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Nah, absolutely. Nah, I already
Um,
knew. Yeah.
I was also a 240 SX or RX-8 guy too.
Really? Okay.
I don't know what it was, but the RX-8 I always was going crazy in.
You talking about the Audi?
The Mazda.
the Mazda,
Oh
yeah,
yeah. Oh, that's
yeah.
a good one.
No, you
Yeah.
know, hey, them RX-7s be man, them bitches be glitchy on the game. I swear to God,
Nah,
they
that
be.
RX-8 though, bro. You just unlocked a memory for me,
The
bro. Cause
Mazda
look,
RX-8.
bro,
Oh
I
my
used to
god.
love them hoes, bro.
Woo!
As a youngin, like when I was like 11, 12, going into like Walmart or hell, even just like even if I was with my pops and we was at like AutoZone or whatever getting parts when he was fixing up his car and shit, yeah, bro. I used to look at the just the magazines and shit of that RX-8, bro. Ah, boy. Now I never played with them in games, but just in real life, I always thought that car was fucking fire, bro.
It
Like,
was a fire car. I wanted to
damn.
buy one, but it had it got totaled and it had a salvage title on it. I was like, nah, I ain't
Yeah,
risking it.
you did right. You
It
did
was
right.
one owner too. It didn't have that many miles, but it got to actually I was like,
I know,
it was too
man.
pricey. I was like, nah, I'm not
I
selling for
know,
the price.
man. And then like Mazda just got muffled up as far as they stopped making cars, and then it just they became hatchback FC, and it was just like, all right, man, y'all got this,
I
man.
heard though, like for like now, their cars are good. Like I know it's not gonna be like sport cars I'm talking about, but like their SUV is pretty good. What is it? The MX, the CV5, whatever the fuck it's called. I heard that's actually a pretty good car for everyday
I,
shit. But I'm
I
an RX-8 guy though. I was an
yeah,
RX-8 guy.
that's
Yeah.
my thing. Like, okay, I'm not saying that you're wrong. What I'm saying is I don't want no damn Miata. That's a girl car to me. I'm sorry. That's a girl car to me, bro. I'm not
Nah,
getting
that
that.
car is small as
That's
hell.
a
I've been
Tia
in
Corinne car, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
a
don't
Tia
don't do
Corinne
that to me,
car.
man. And then like a Mazda 6, like the midsize, they were cool. They were cool. But once you show me something like a RX-8, bro,
Yeah.
that's what I want, man. So yeah, now the CXs and what they got right now, like I don't think they're bad at all. I just again I miss that RX era, man.
Or
Like that was a
NSX Acura.
yeah. But I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, like Younger gonna attest to this, man. Like before there was Kia boys, man, them accurate niggas out here, boy.
Boy, boy,
Treachery. Yeah, man. They love Acuras out here. They love Acuras with a passion out here,
brother.
boy.
I ain't gonna lie. Before it was Kia Boys, Acura, Infinities, and Maximus.
Oh yeah, Fin yeah, yeah, they was taking them Fin, man. So yeah, bro.
Infinities. Oh god, I remember when the what's the Infinity that's like a fake I don't want to call it fake. What was it, GX35? The G35?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh my god,
But
bro.
it look like a Z.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody was fiending for that car, and I never understood the hype about it.
Yeah, but see,
Hey,
that's the thing. I'm
I
sorry,
never
bro.
understood the hype for the G. I love the Z. Like I love a good 350, 370. We could go back to the 90s with 240s. Like
All right, I'm
hard.
gonna
But
I'm gonna say this, and
G35s, bro, I can't do it. I
this
don't
might
like
be
them.
offensive to some people, but this is what we do. There is not a single Infinity, in my opinion, better than Nissan. That is the one upper scale brand because all Infinities are luxury Nissans.
Nissan
I feel
stud.
like there's not
Fair.
a single Infinity better than the baseline Nissan, bro. I'm sorry. I don't feel that
You
way.
know what? Let me look at this. Let's see how bad this car. Yeah, the G35 was
No,
no.
I got it right here.
I
I got a picture
never,
of it right
I
here, bro.
never cared for Infinities,
That
bro.
shit is horrible, bro. This was definitely like um shout out to car and driver for providing this picture that I'm about to share. But yeah, man, this was definitely the hey man, my son is not a deadbeat
Mm-hmm.
car. Like this is the this is the this car looks like it belongs to a nigga named Sherman, bruh.
Put a
Like
chameleon paint job on it and some floaters.
Nah, that car.
nah, folk. Like,
Nah, where I lived,
nah, folk.
this car was like this car was every white boy high school was like first car. Look at me, I'm sporty, and like
Brother,
everybody had them. Man, this was like the fucking Albanian Lamborghini for about two
I'm telling
years.
you now. You put a chameleon paint job on it and some dove floaters. A nigga in Memphis will give you 15,000 for
Oh, of course.
it.
Oh
Of course.
man, you
Nah, I
saw this
feel that.
car. It was either an Italian or an Albanian person with this car.
Nah, nah, you not lying, youngin. That's
This was the Nico Bellic mobile for two
it,
years.
bruh, bruh. It is. So again, in comparison, right?
Yeah,
I know this is a different build, and this got some accessories on it and shit. But in just in general though, if I'm looking at that versus this, I'm
give
gonna
me
take
that.
this.
Give me
Yeah,
that,
fam. Like, come on, man. What are we talking about, bro? Nah.
bro. Give me.
Even
I'd rather pay a Skyline for that bread.
bro, even in the games, right? Like even in the fucking games, because I'm on like Wikia. Shout out to all my Wikia boys. Like, fam, this looks so much appealing in Underground 2 versus a damn Infinity, bro, where you could fucking, customize this bitch and just do different shit with versus like, in reality where it's like, this is Sherman the car. And I'm gonna tell you who loved this car more than anything. I'm joking on men. Oh, women? Oh my god. Let a woman get an Infinity out here, bro. Oh my god. You never hear an end of it. You never hear an end of it, bro. Never. Like, this is Patricia, the head nurse at the facility, the car, bro.
That's an RN car. The
No,
head
not
nurse.
RN. This is a surgeon car, Nelson. RNs is still
I hate
driving the Hondas and the motherfucking Yodas. This is the head surgeon. This is the lady that is the uncool Avon lady. That's who rides in this shit. So yeah, nah, bro. I'm good on Infinities, bro. I'm good. Infinity is a fake Jag, and a Jag is a fake BMW. Well,
The only
nah.
Jag I've ever liked was the XK8. That's it.
You said the XK8.
Or the XJ, one of them two, bitch. From like the late '90s. That's it. Everything else was doo doo.
You would love my mom, then ain't that right, youngin?
Mine,
That's what
cause
she
mine,
got. You see?
She got the she got a teal XJ8
Oh, she no
from
ball.
'98.
She no.
and that
Yeah, she
that
no
come up
ball.
off that motherfucker.
She no
Hey,
all. She
hey,
no ball
everybody
though.
that's been to the crib, like, Roz, when you gonna never. Like,
I will
I feel
not
you.
come up off that motherfucker.
nah, she ain't never
Hey
come off of
man,
that
that's
bitch,
how I felt
man.
when I had my '01 BMW 530i till that bitch crashed into me at the light. Dumb bitch.
Yeah, nah,
I
man.
hope she's having a day she deserves, bruh.
Hey, man.
You know what's
Nah.
crazy? I got hit the day I got the ABS fixed.
Ooh,
So, ooh, fuck. Bro,
but
that's like
brother,
me, bro, when I went and got
Oh
brand new.
my god, bro.
Bro,
my
that's like
brother,
me when I
brakes
got brand
system
new
fixed.
tires on my
It,
car. And then they were like, "Oh yeah, your tire rods are going." I was like, "Bitch, why didn't you tell me this before I fucking bought these new
Bro, I got
tires?"
it fixed. I remember I was getting a rise to I used to take I was either taking the bus or my mom like was going to the city for work. I would just take
Mm,
her car. So I remember my dad was home. He's like, "Yeah, I'll take you." He's like, "Yeah, just take the bus to work, and I'll pick you up from when you're done." I was like, "Bet." I took the bus to work. I ain't care. I took the it's New York. Like, all right, I don't have my car. I'm gonna just get on the bus and get on the train.
that's what hers looks like, by the way.
yeah, just
Oh
like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just like
Yeah.
that.
and it's got the cream seats too. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Rosno Ball.
yeah. Shout out to Roz. But
So, man,
continue though, sir.
got my car. It got fixed. It had like no power. I got it. Bro, it felt like the day I got the car. Like it was like I felt like I bought the car again. I was hyped with my dad in the front seat. So where I used to live at, the last light before it's like a mile away. It's actually about the junior high school I used to go to. So the last
Okay.
light before where I live at, it was a delayed. It would be a delayed red because I think they would have it like they would have it delayed all during the weekdays for school, but even after hours. So
Hmm.
it's delayed, and then when like my direction was
Hmm.
it was delayed at first, and then my direction will go. They would go green. So I'm at the light on one side, just hypothetically speaking. This is me. The other
Hmm.
car's waiting. The car's waiting to make a left turn, but he sees me, the person in front of me. So he's cool. He's like, all right, whatever. I'm about to go. There's this fucking bitch behind him. I'm gonna keep calling her a bitch. So sorry, everybody who's listening to this. She is not paying attention, or she was in such a fucking rush. She jumped in front of him to make the left while I'm going straight down. So and fucking hit the car, hit me past driver's side head on. In between that and the wheel, the car moved. It almost went into the pole. My dad's in the passenger seat, so I'm fucking shook. Like, damn, we going to this pole. My dad about to get the worst of it. Fortunately, it stopped. We in the middle of the intersection, but the car won't drive because it's fucking bent. So she hit it so hard that the suspension bent and the chassis got bent. And
That's some bullshit.
they took it to Geico because there's a garage right by us that where Geico does all like the estimates and stuff. And they were
Hmm.
like, yeah, your suspension is gonna cost. They're like, how much you buy for this car? I paid $4,500 for that car at 110,000 miles with one owner. No backseat was not touched. It was a woman who was a doctor, and she was like I think she was a either she was married or I don't know, but she was the only person on the car, and they were like, yeah, the suspension to repair the suspension is gonna cost more than you paid for the car. You might as well just take the total. I was like, all right, I'll take the bread then. So yeah,
That's
bro. It was
yeah.
black, and then it had like the rims kind of similar to the Gold Trans Am, like
Mm-hmm.
that first run of those where it had like the spoked rims. It had those from BMW too.
It was like that champagne.
No, they were
Ooh.
silver, but they were like silver, but the rims were like that spoked out, like limited. They were like the
Oh, okay,
first
okay,
run,
okay, okay, okay,
like
okay,
the
okay.
spoke
They had
pattern. It was
frame
similar
damage.
to those. I was so angry.
I
They
would have
had
been
frame.
too.
They had frame damage.
Yeah, the chassis bent. That's
Yeah,
how harsh
bro.
hit the car.
That was don't take the total, man.
I took
Damn.
the total. Yeah, I took
Yeah,
the total.
man.
And then while we trying to move the car, she fucking dipped off.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, bro. If I ever see that, I was like, well, I ever see that bitch again?
Nah, man. Nah, that happened to me. Well, when I when I had mine, like I was turning left, and then a woman flew over. I was I was bumping astronaut status, and I was turning left, and then this woman flew over the hill over off old Austin P, where the X lines is, younger in Raleigh, and
Damn.
she hit
I
me.
remember you told me this.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just
I
for the
know.
people, but yeah.
I know.
And then the car ended up hitting another car. If I didn't hit the other car, I would have went straight into a pole. The fucked up thing is the car I hit is the wife of a deacon at my church. So yeah, it was bad. And the crazy thing is, me and Youngin literally was in that truck like a couple days prior because we went and recorded a couple songs at the homie's house, which that's another story for another day. But yeah, man, I was fucked up. But they was like, take the total, bro. I was like, all right. And I went and bought my Mustang, and the rest is history, man. So
Yeah, man.
yeah, man. R.I.P. man. But nah,
I'm
I
trying to
do.
find a picture of it. I don't think I have a picture of the car though.
Nah, you Gucci. I was just looking at the comments. Shout out to everybody in the comments. Vin, Jeshua, my boy, my boy Ev, aka Van. You got my boy Earl in the comments talking about '05 Z06s and '05 GTs. Like I see Earl as a well, just knowing y'all age group, I mean, that is about the time where you like have vivid memories of cars when you like 14, 15 years old. Cause like that's the moment where you like, I'm about to start driving soon and or I'm about to get my first car soon. So yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a picture. I only why do I have pictures of when I got hit and not the picture of the actual
Oh, bro,
car?
I don't have any pictures of my
I don't know if you can
Colorado
see it, but
prior to it getting
Man,
totaled.
it was
I
that was
have
the
being
that was
no.
rich,
the
that
those are the
big
rims
rich
on it.
motherfucker.
You said what?
Those are the rims on it, Larry. I have it on my camera.
I see it. Hold on, I'm about to something on screen you. Yeah. Yeah, nah. Those rims are hard. I mean, Miles's dad used to be a Bimmer boy before he went MAGA, and yeah.
Before he went MAGA.
So we used to we again this conversation we having right now is like a typical conversation that like me and Young will have on a random Wednesday, just out off on popular, like outside the studio. So like this is normal shit, bro. This ain't nothing. So yeah, man. Shout out to all the gearheads and the autos, man. We have to add that section to the Discord, man. And if anything that y'all want added to the Discord or suggestions, man, we are not Hollywood, bro. Like we are the most accessible people to reach, man. Like
For real.
don't abuse that. But hey, just let us know. Like, yo, this would be fire if y'all did this. This would be fire if y'all did that. So, those listening to this episode, when you wake up and you go to the Discord, if you're not already there, beacons.ai/the union. It's in the description. Then yeah, you can see you can see the new section there. So yeah, we're gonna make sure we load that bitch up with some good cars and shit, man. But where you want to go from here, my friend?
Hey man, where you want to go? We got to. You know
We
what,
got plenty
man?
of time. Um,
Speaking of let's see what I have.
well, I have a question for y'all because I know I got one topic down that you don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
and I just saw what you put in real time. That's pretty funny. Before we get to that, so we were in the Discord. What was it, Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Mo, shout out to everybody that was there, Mo, Stan, Earl. I think Mo asked me if I was given $100,000, would I play some Afro beats? And I told him no. And that's just the truth. Right.
True.
Okay. Now I'm gonna set up let me set this up. Let's say you guys were offered today $250,000
Mm-hmm.
to move to LA. Just before we continue, is that enough for you to, for as a yearly salary? Is that enough for you to live comfortably in El Segundo
250 for the year, or
for
just
the
250
year?
one time?
250 for the year. So per year, you're making $250,000.
Hmm. I gotta think of. You got ask Young while I think. I'm trying to do the math in my head. So give me a second.
Okay. So youngin, to move to El Segundo and do this job. You don't know what this job is yet, but to move to El Segundo,
Bro, son,
you,
no, see, I got a question. No question, bro.
my nigga.
Wait, what
See,
would he say?
he said I got questions, so I'm not answering that. This is why
Yeah,
this is my
like
brother, man. All right, this is not a bad job for the record. This is a job that has benefits. You're on the salary. You get free tickets to every game. You're really a crucial, imperative part of this. But the thing is, it's not a job that you will be easy. And you're probably like, well, what are you talking about, Larry? Well, for those listening, the Los Angeles Lakers are hiring a new head
Look,
strength and conditioning coach this offseason.
nigga was going there.
that's funny.
So I'm gonna ask y'all if you had to be on the head strength and conditioning coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, what are some changes and some implementations that you're making for this team?
I can't answer that, my boy. All I do is live backwards.
Hey man, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Nelson, if
Yeah,
you had to take over for this team and you had to and
you
you
got to give
had
me
to
something. You got to give me something for free. I need a stipend for or like a expense report for mileage.
mm,
I need
mm,
some. I need some. I could when I talk to H&R Block on April 1st of every year, like, hey,
Hey,
here's
cause
my
them
expense
taxes,
report.
man, them
Yeah,
taxes
bro.
crazy, bro.
California, bro. If it's was it two
State
fifty
taxes.
k a year? All
yeah.
right,
That shit gonna be
250k a year, right? And then with taxes,
That's all. Hey.
250k to smack Twinkies out of Luca hands.
but it really ain't gonna be 250
It's
though.
gonna be like it's gonna probably be like 175, maybe 150.
I about to say probably 150,
Yeah,
maybe
because
140. Them folks taxes is
Okay, so what's the
crazy.
California taxes like?
ridiculous. I don't even know what the numbers are. They bad though.
Okay, hold
They're
on.
worse than New York. I'll tell you that
I about
much.
to say,
All right.
bro, I talked to motherfuckers in California every day. They just go into how bad the shit is. I can't tell you the exact number.
They just say it's bad.
Okay.
But that's the power of the internet, though, my boy.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm about to go on
So
Chat GPT.
actually, so I'm looking right now and I'm just doing income tax. And income tax in California, if I had $250,000 and I'm filing as single, estimated income tax is 19,352. So you take that from 250, you at 230. This is according to smartasset.com. So now maybe federal tax may be a little bit more to that too, but that's just, that's just what that's saying. So
Wait. So I'm looking at ChatGPT. It says, given your income of $250,000, the portion above $70,606 up to $250,000 is taxed at 9.3%.
Yeah. So here's the thing. All right. So here's shout out to Forbes, and I'm gonna pull this up on the big
Man,
screen for us. All right. If you make 70,000, you'll be taxed 13,154. The average tax rate is 14.93%, and your marginal tax rate is 22%. Just look at the range of this show. I just want to say as we continue on here, but okay.
word.
All right. So
Good lord.
yeah. So that's So again, this is what your gross income is, and this is like the
So it's like
13,000. That's the
25%, give or take.
so like that's so yeah, you taking basically give or take 25%. So I mean, so 250, you going down about shit. It's 250 times divided by 4 is like 60 something. You
Yeah.
basically at 200,000 wow, basically give or take.
180
Eh,
to 190.
ain't too
That's a
bad.
lot of tax money.
Hey, shit. I'm taking the 250 to take Twinkies out that nigga hand, man. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I mean, yeah, if I gotta take 250 to,
You
tell
gonna let him
them
drink his beers though?
Nah. Oh no 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 no. Oh,
You
oh, he
gotta
he
give
about
him
listen.
something.
Larry Finley.
Oh no, he about to learn cult of personality. Straight edge Doncic on the way. Like what you
Straight as
mean?
Doncic. He about to be hookah Doncic.
Hey, about to be doing this.
He gonna take a 3-pointer and smoke the little vape.
Hey, and they better find his ass like they find Ja when he do the guns. Nah, but on some serious shit. Uh Cause who do you have to worry about? Like, let's have some fun with this shit. Austin Reeves don't even look like somebody that I gotta worry about, like him eating some wild food. He looked like he orders the most bland sandwich of all time. So that ain't no problem. All right. We got Bronny. I ain't gotta worry about that. Braun, I ain't gotta worry about shit with
I was
those
about to
two.
say, yeah, them
Yeah,
two.
you good.
Um um I'm
Jared
taking
Vanderbilt.
no ribs for you. Uh
No
I'm
risk for you sounds crazy.
I'm taking shrimp fried rice away from Hachimura.
Wow.
Wow.
That is so problem.
What?
No orange chicken.
Nah, he can keep the compound chicken.
No sushi.
Hey man,
No shrimp tempura.
no.
Right,
That's
bro.
correct. Damn, he can't even have a bento box.
Hey, he can have a bento box if he wants to go play a Japanese game, but in in real life, no.
I just dropped. Thank God this cup had no water in it. Oh my God.
Hey man, nah, man, nah.
Trying
No
to think
to
who else is on the team.
uh
Gabe
sh-
Vincent. What you gonna tell Gabe Vincent to do?
no tamales. No tamales, Gabe Vincent. No
Oh,
tamales.
you think he's a tamale chaser?
Come on, man. He got the tamale chaser braids, my nigga. What you mean?
Yeah, he got the shamars.
He went to UC Santa Barbara, bro. Like he is a nah, bro.
Uh,
Nah, bro.
or he a milk chaser.
Bro, he is from Modesto, California, bro. You think he ain't
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
think
yeah,
he
yeah,
ain't,
yeah, yeah,
He from
yeah.
where?
Ooh.
this is you think this is not horchata, man? Come on, bro.
Nah, that's the real horchata
And
man.
he played in Miami before this
You said the
too.
same.
Oh,
You said he from the same place they did Janky Promoters.
yes.
Yes.
Are those not Jakey promoter shades?
Right,
Does that not look like Mike Epps' character from Janky Promoters and Mike Epps' character from All About the Benjamins did the fusion dance, bro? Come on, bro. Nah, dog.
Hold
Nah,
on,
man.
let me look at this
my
really.
boy
Let's look at
Russell Reed.
Russell Red promotions, nigga. All
Los
right.
Angeles Lakers.
I
Let's
got
go
it
to
right
the
here. I got
city.
it right here. Jackson Hayes.
Jackson Hayes.
You actually need to put on some weight. So hey,
Most take for you, my
Hey
boy.
man, Rui Hachimura Japanese, bro. You are crazy for that. Dorian Finney Smith.
that's why I
Put down the
said
black
shrimp.
amount.
I said shrimp fried rice. Japanese have shrimp fried rice too. I know he's not Chinese,
Uh,
bro. Like I know this. As a matter of fact, Rui has some custom Jordan 8s that they had. He
yes,
had a PE colorway
Mm-hmm.
he got a jerk 36
with
too.
the cherry blossom tree. Yeah, no, I know,
Yeah,
bro. I know.
yeah.
Listen, as a nigga that loves my Asian brothers and my Asian sisters. Yeah, bro, I know. I'm well aware. I trust me. But let's get back to this
What
list,
about
man.
Shake Milton?
He don't even play.
Hey,
Dude,
you.
dude too
Hey,
much.
Larry, let's go. Fuck it. You taking it there? I'm taking
No,
it further. Shake Milton.
no. Hold on. I got something for you. I just need to find it and download it. Give me 1 second.
Time to go to Shake Shack.
Exactly.
What about Alex Lynn? What you gonna tell Alex Lynn to do?
Man, the video not gonna download in time. But hold up. I got something for you though. Give me
Oh,
one
Jalen
second.
Williams, you fucking bum. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's all good. Hold up. Now,
Nah, 'cause what is score the game?
Uh,
hold up.
Denver's up 14 with 5.5 left.
Mm.
102 to 88.
Now you just said, hold
He just
on.
blew a dunk.
Now you just said who? Give me these names you just gave
I
me.
said Shake Milton,
Uh-huh.
Alex Lynn.
Uh-huh.
I'll give you the rest of them. Fuck it. Christian Coloco. What you gonna tell Christian Coloco? Trey Jemison,
Okay.
Maxi Kleber, your favorite Dallas Maverick, Markeith Morris.
Okay, keep going.
And last but not least, the white boy, the prodigal white son, Dalton Connect. What you gonna tell him?
That's what I'm telling them.
Damn, they can't even get an expense report.
That's what I'm telling them. This staff only food.
They can't even get an expense to Chipotle.
Hell no.
That's
Hey, you a
crazy.
millionaire. Pay for that on your own dime. Like, no. No.
That's crazy.
You think I'm about to give up this precious lamb chops to fucking Trey Ooh.
Damn. Not even Jordan Goodwin. Jordan Goodwin got minutes.
Motherfucker talking to me about some Christian Coloco. El Pollo Coloco. No, nigga.
El Pollo Coloco.
Did it.
With the
Yo,
I don't
Larry,
conversate with no 50 the Delin, nigga. No.
Fit the Delin.
Hey, I just watched that the other day as a matter of fact.
Classic. Classic, man. Classic, bro.
Nah, Jared Vidida Vanderbilt is crazy.
Oh my god, man. Yeah, nah, bro.
AJ said, I'm gonna tell Alex Lynn we moved the facility to Fontana and change the number. Yo, why Alex Lynn get no bird, man? I thought they needed a big.
Nah, bro. Nah,
Oh,
man.
he was gonna steal their sunshine.
Hey, man.
Mhm.
Hey, man.
Shout to Lynn.
It was just gonna be in the lake.
Shout
Nah,
to Lynn.
bro. Hey, look, real shit. This job ain't that bad, bro. It's just 77 that you gotta tell. Hey, man.
You gotta hear LeBron. You gotta hear LeBron lie about how you listen to Eminem.
Nah, man. See, I ain't mad about. Because listen, first of all, the amount of ways I'm a parlay my Laker staff trainer experience for other jobs about to be crazy. Number two, all a chick need to hear is, "Oh, I work for the Lakers." It's over. Like it's over, fam.
Yo,
You remember that picture of Kendrick Perkins that he took with the championship?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what you take.
That's
Nah, I was gonna say, you remember that video? LeBron was like, he did the T Grizzly when he had the
Yeah.
ball head. I was like, yo, you think the strength?
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, you think the strength and conditioning coach, that former one, took that picture video?
Yeah, man.
That'd be me. Yeah, LeBron
Hey,
go
man.
crazy,
Bro, I'm talking cash shit and mind you, you gotta feed the coaches too. Oh yeah, bro. I'm talking cash shit. I'm like, Scott Brooks, why are you here? Like, why are you not in the studio? Nate McMillan? Oh, I'm talking shit. Like, nah.
Nate McMillan.
Nah, man. Nah. Okay. Now I would be remiss if it wasn't us. I have to ask this question, gang.
Yeah.
How much they gotta pay you to move to New Orleans?
Oh, I need double that.
Oh, sorry about that. I need 500,000.
I need 500,000, bro.
To deal with Zion. I have to deal with Zion. Like,
Oh god.
I ain't gonna know. I might need an M.
Yo, fuck it. Like LeBron said, with the deluxe edition, let me get 2 more. I need 2 million.
Two more though.
Put 2 more of those.
No, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all two more though.
Yeah, I need 2 million.
Cause my
Bro, you got to deal with Zion Williamson,
Hey,
DeJounte
hey, that's
Murray,
funny as fuck.
Jose Alvarado, Trey Murphy, CJ
Oh my
McCollum.
god. Hey
Uh,
man.
who else got hurt? Who else got hurt on that team, bro? That whole team got hurt.
All
You'll be
right.
working overtime.
Now let's get diabolical with this because we show your work and this is what we do. All right. All right. Oh my god. I want to give a big shout out to Jordan Kincaid because he is the strength and conditioning coach of the New Orleans Pelicans. And
Oh God,
boy, you got your work cut out for you, my boy.
how much you get paid?
That's what I'm trying to find out. But as I'm looking this up, like, look at what my man's had to go through. First of all, he started out as a performance coach,
Oh, we
just
got his LinkedIn. That's
in
crazy.
Boca Raton.
Okay,
Then he went to become an intern at Florida Atlantic for
all
6
right.
months.
Shot the pit bull.
Then he became a Pacer Sports and Entertainment, which I'm assuming that's the
That's
Indiana.
probably the Pacers. Yeah.
Yeah, that was 5 months.
Okay, so he did a year bid as an intern. Okay.
Then he went back as a strength and conditioning assistant fellow at FAU.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right, all right. And this was for soccer, tennis, cheerleading, track, and cross country. Oh, okay, all
Yeah,
right.
he did the white
Yeah,
sports.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. He became an assistant performing coach of the University of North Carolina at Wilmington, and
Oh,
this is where he gets into basketball,
okay.
golf.
Okay.
You know, the head strength and conditioning coach of the Birmingham Squadron.
So Ashton probably served us some Longhorn.
at the horn.
At the Outback.
He was at Longhorn Gus' house. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He for sure made a stop in that motherfucker for sure.
Oh my god.
What was that restaurant he told us about? Green Acres.
Oh my god. Oh man. Yo, coach, where you at today? Longhorn. All right, man. And then, for the last 3 years, he was the assistant strength and conditioning coach for 2 years. And
Damn.
then, as of last June, this young individual is about to become the. He's been the head strength and science coordinator for the last year. So the reason why I say you have to give him his props is because, bro, he literally saw them bullshit for the last 2 years and said, "Oh, wait till I get in charge. Oh, I'm about to make sure this fat motherfucker."
Damn.
And hey, this is the healthiest Zion has been, bro. So hey, I'm not mad at it, man.
Oh, he working
Oh yeah,
hard.
he definitely doing his damn job.
Greg Monroe is a player development assistant. Damn.
Okay, so according to what was this? According to Glassdoor and Google, the
Yo.
typical salary range for a strength and conditioning coach varies between 61 and 92,000.
Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna take that Lakers job. Fuck it.
That's
I was
what I'm
about to say,
saying.
Hey, I'm gonna
can't
tell.
be on a profession on that type of scale.
Yeah. 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 And that's according to Glassdoor, bro. So, yeah. And that's the baseball salary. So the NBA salary is probably a little bit lower. Yeah, nah. Nah. That's about right, man. Yeah, that's about right. They make the same. Hey, they up there with us, bro. So, hey, man, getting paid to take Twinkies out of Zion hand, bro, is not an easy job, bro.
Taking
So,
beignets out of his hand.
mm.
Put the red beans and rice down.
What's the
Put
first food
down the
you ban?
gumbo.
What's the first food that you banning as soon as you touch down off at New Orleans Airport, bro? Soon as you
Bruh.
walk in the Smoothie King Center, what's the first thing you banning?
Bruh. I'm making sure that Zion, if Zion drives to Cafe Du Monde, his car turns off.
you just gonna pull out the switch like
I'm,
Inspector Gadget, bro.
I'll
Just
pull out
pull the
the
phone out, just press the button. Like, nah.
pull out the kill switch.
Hey man,
That
it's
shit's
staff only food. It's staff only food. But but I love chicken tenders. Nah, not for you.
better go
Not
to
for you.
better go down the block or to Carl's Jr.
Hey, hey, just rice, Zion. No beans. Like I said, just rice. So yeah, man,
That's
that's pretty
crazy,
funny,
bro.
man.
I'm gonna take that job. Speaking of taking
Hey,
jobs, hey
sure.
man, use code Black Cat on FanDuel
Hey man.
for
Yeah,
Michael
man.
Jordan.
Yellow
Man.
ass.
Yeah.
Hey man.
So Michael Jordan will be a correspondent for NBA for the NBA on NBC.
Yes.
People were unclear about his role, but actually somebody cleared it up before. Let me find the tweets. They
Sure.
actually said pretty much going to be like the halftime post game type of filmed stuff. So it won't be anything where he might be live as of right now. But let me just
So
pull it up. So as of right
so
now,
so he
according
about
to
to be
CNBC,
so just to cut you off respectfully. So he's about to be Jordan A. Smith.
he about to be Snapper Jones.
Okay.
I'm told the
Man,
plan is for Michael Jordan to appear in only tape segments during the season to provide analysis that will air during pregame or halftime shows. How that evolves over time is still be to be determined, according to CNBC.
So Manning cast, like we said, like where he's breaking down, or
Hmm.
basically that sounds like when you have like a coach that has their local show that breaks down gameplay from the last game what the team could have did better. Like that's what that sounds like. So
Jordan talk, Jordan
but,
cast.
but I was looking at the roster that both NBC and Amazon got. They
Hey man, young and the balance is being restored.
like a motherfucker,
I
man.
don't have to hear, I don't have to hear Brian Windhorst fat ass talk about a whole lot of nothing. I don't have to hear Charles Barkley and Shaq and Kiki haha on ESPN because that's gonna be the new network where you could do that at,
Hmm.
and Fox Sports. But Amazon and Prime and NBC, man, they want real
all right,
basketball to be
now
discussed.
this is what now be real. Who got the better roster though?
I have to look at both again.
All right, so I got you right now. So
Yeah.
um so we have in no order, but just listed. We have Vince Carter, Jamal Crawford, Reggie Miller, Carmelo Anthony, Black Cat, um, almost said something else. Mike Tirico and Noah Eagle for NBA on NBC so far.
Hmm.
That's who we have so far.
That's a very good lineup.
That's who we have
But
so
but
far.
Crawford's
but
calling games,
Prime,
right?
You said who?
Crawford's calling games, or he's going to be Jamal Crawford, or he's going to be like in the
I
studio.
need. I'm looking now to see if he's going who the play by play analysis is. I'm waiting to
I
see.
know Prime got dirt.
No, I got you. I got
Uh,
you. So Prime's studio team is Taylor Rooks, Dirk, Blake Griffin, D Wade, Steve Nash, and Candace Parker. Also, Udonis Haslam as well. And they will
Oh
have
God!
game broadcast by Iron Eagle, Kevin Harlan, and analyst of D Wade, Nash, Candace Parker, and Stan Van Gundy.
All right, that is pretty funny. That
that
NBC got the son and Prime got the father.
Right.
NBC
mm,
got Young Eagle and Prime got OG Eagle.
Yeah.
Um, I will say that I like NBC more because Prime decided to hire Udonis Haslam as an analyst, and he should not be taken seriously. So for that, I'm gonna agree with
Well,
NBC.
his
He's
is.
terrible.
Oh no, no, no. He
He's god
was.
awful.
Oh, listen. Shout out to Big Perk.
Udonis Haslam is. I'm
Shout out
sorry,
to
bro.
Big Perk, man.
He is god awful. Him and Stan. Okay, Candace Parker. After she got humbled about Jalen Brunson, she's chilled out. She had to get smacked back to reality audibly because she sounded crazy talking about him. So she's kind of understood that she crossed the line there. And Stan Van Gundy's okay. I didn't like him for a while, but he's kind of he's eased his way back.
I just want to say this might. I'm about to share an image real quick. This might be the funniest. This is humor for me. I'm pretty sure this might be humor for y'all, but this might be the best reaction to a announcement I've ever seen. Read that for us, Nelson, as I put this on the big screen.
Now I have to carry this a guy again like I did over 25 years ago. God damn. Yo, Dirk is a yeah, probably gonna be funny.
I know Dirk. Look, man, I felt for years he was doing that, but I know for a fact Dirk be walking in and like pointing to that ring to Steve every time, like you switched up, like you
Nah, that's
switched
Hey,
up.
crazy.
you
Yo,
sitting there,
why
you
Steve
sitting there
Nash?
now.
Why Steve Nash in that early bro? Dirk looked like a NSYNC monster, and Steve Nash looked like Billy Joe from Green Day, like the white boy from Green Day. What's his name? Billy Joe Armstrong.
They,
But let me ask y'all this:
What's up?
yeah,
two MVP championship ring. Which one you take?
championship ring.
Give me the ring.
And I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you why I say the championship ring. Let me tell you as a fan why I take the ring before anything else. Do you know the pure bliss that it is that when you legally, I'm not just saying this because it's funny, you legally got robbed in '06 by this same exact team, and it was a worse team, and then you come back in 2011 and beat the Monstars when nobody believed in you? Oh, I'm taking that ring all fucking day.
So
But
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't even looking at it in that weight, but yeah, I get what you're saying with that too.
and the reason why I don't want to take the two MVPs is because unfortunately there are people that did well, I'll say it like this. There's a majority of the masses that will always believe those MVPs belong to Kobe. So even if you got him, you still have to deal with that. Even though Steve Nash was deserving, both Steve Nash and Dirk were deserving. I think I told AJ this the other day. Like, in my opinion, Nash's second MVP actually should have been Dirk's MVP, and Dirk's MVP should have been Kobe's MVP, if you ask me. So really, Steve should have one. But I get it. The Suns were the best team in the regular season. They just couldn't get over the hump in the playoffs because the Spurs were just the fucking Spurs. So like, yeah, I get it, but no, I'm taking that ring all day, bro. Fuck that.
Question that popped in my head right quick.
Oh no, good question. Good
That's a good.
question.
That's a good question, but I definitely take. I'm taking the ring, bro. Listen, if I play for the Knicks and I'm winning a ring, bro, I'm immortal. It don't matter if I played or if I was the 12th man.
That
You're good forever.
Ah,
boy said
yeah,
he
no.
GLT.
I could go from Brownsville to Central Park,
Bruh, I'm about
and
to tell you,
nobody will. You are a class citizen. They will treat you better than they treat the mayor.
bruh.
If
Oh yeah,
Jalen Brunson wins a championship, bro, that statue's being built in front of Penn Station
man.
by.
Respectfully, fuck Jalen Brunson. The nasty shit y'all gonna do when y'all see campaign in them streets, like,
Oh yeah, campaign good, yeah, bro. Campaign
I
could
ain't
go to
gonna
any
lie.
campaign could go to
The,
any pizzeria in New York City. He'll be just fine.
the shit that's gonna happen if y'all win and he go home. Boy,
Hey man, bro,
man,
you said
listen.
we win, he go home. What you mean by that,
yeah, man. Oh yeah, we got championship. Championship, man. What?
man?
Oh
Y'all
yeah,
niggas,
because he from Memphis. Yeah,
man,
Come
y'all
on
niggas
now.
don't give a fuck about campaign like
Memphis
that,
legend
man.
campaign,
Hey,
man.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do
Why?
that. That nigga is not a legend, bro. Hey,
Hey, you
all
win in New
due
York, you're a
respect.
legend.
Hey, and that's what I'm saying. All due respect, because listen, you made it to the league and you did a damn good job. I didn't. I'm just saying that. Look, when you say the word legend, like it needs to be reserved for legendary niggas. So, like, if you say Penny Hardaway, okay, cool.
Okay.
If you say I'm trying to think of some other great athletes that's come out of Memphis in the last X amount of years. When you say
you know,
legend, let's let's
I'm
kind of let's kind of tone it back. Like, okay, we were talking about Lil White earlier, right? I love Lil White. He cold. He's an honorable veteran and he deserves status. But if you say legend, I'm gonna say, okay, Ball and G, Juicy J, guys that on a
Fair.
mainstream level did a lot versus that. Because
Yeah.
White, as much as I fuck with Lil White, that's an acquired taste. I'm being honest. So like, I'm not gonna call him a legend. I'm only speaking for me, by the way, but just saying. Memphis Legend campaign is hilarious because that nigga got out of Memphis and ain't looked back since. And I don't blame him, but I'm just saying, like,
Hey
nah,
man.
it's about to
Try.
be nasty though. In them,
Yeah,
in
give
them
it a
rec
minute, man.
leagues, it's about to be nasty.
Of course. Hey man,
But
listen,
nigga,
bro.
that
Pop
they ain't
Coat
do that to
Dottie ain't
little
gonna be a legend.
they ain't do that to little Chris when he got here. So I might be
Nah,
wrong.
they ain't do that. But see, the difference is Kyoza was riding bitch. Like, no disrespect. I ain't got nothing against Kyoza, bro. You know that. But what I'm saying is Kyoza wasn't even seeing the floor.
I'm
Campaign is
about
seeing the
to
floor.
Oh,
So
man,
I ain't
cause
know
I
Chris
ain't
Kills
gonna
are
man.
first from Memphis.
Yeah,
yeah,
I ain't gonna. Hey, man, listen.
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like he just said, he was around the bench. That boy used to give our high school hell.
Oh yeah, nah, Kyoza, nah, man. That look, shout out to Kyoza, man. Nah, he went to school like the school he went to is like that's where all the hoes went to. But like, yeah, nah, he went to that
That's where
school.
all the hoes
Nah.
went to.
If I'm dying, if I'm lying, I'm flying right now, bro. Nah. Listen, man, White Station, it was pressure in that
Beast
goddamn
mother.
school, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, as fire as Kyoza and Joe Jackson and all some of the guys that came up out that school was, when I went to White Station games, bro, I was not there for basketball.
It's
I'm
a
just gonna tell
shame
you
he
that
ain't
right
make it
now,
to the
okay?
league.
Sorry.
Man, it's a damn shame he ain't make it to the league.
Joe Jack, I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
he got passenger. So yeah, man, like shit.
Right. He
Nah,
was coached by Josh
that's
Pad.
Yeah, man, the nicest guy on the planet, bro. Hey,
that shit is funny, bro.
yeah, shout out to Joe Jackson, man. He was a real good Memphis Tiger player, bro. Like I it's sad he didn't make it to the league, and he played for like some lower level teams like G League teams like the Bakersfield Jam and shit like that. But
He
man,
went overseas. He did his thing overseas too.
yeah, I think he actually coaching some people now too, like on some like trainer type shit. So shout out to Joe Jack. But nah, man, Mike just gonna be in the studio just being Mike, bro. And Mike finna be in that bitch aura farming. Like that's what he finna be doing. But in a
Hey
good way
man.
though, because niggas love Mike. I think Amazon got the better squad though. Me personally, I think that's a better analysis
Mm,
squad. And Amazon is gonna be
On the analytical side, yeah, I
Amazon's
feel
gonna
you.
be the analytical. NBC is
NBC's
gonna
gonna
be
have
It's gonna be
the
more
better.
fool
entertaining.
inside. Like yeah,
Yeah.
No, I think MB yeah, Amazon looks like they have more analytical people, but NBC will be more of like this strictly like how they say like there's ballers and there's hoopers.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
NBC's
NBC
the
is
hoopers.
ballers.
NBC's the ballers. Amazon's the
Those the
hoopers.
Hoopers. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
like actually like Jamal. I really like Jamal Crawford as a play-by-play. He did
Hmm.
he's done spot duty, but then when the Knicks were on a road trip, I guess that was his audition.
Yeah.
To be fair, because now that Clyde Frazier is getting older, he doesn't travel that much. So on the West Coast trip, they had I think it was after the All Star break. I think it was in April. No, it wasn't April. It was like mid to late March. They had like a 6 or 7 game road trip, and he called every game. And he actually was with Mike Breen. He actually did very well.
Hmm.
Not that I think he wouldn't do well, but hearing him actually call the game, I'm like shit. If they need a replacement when Clyde decides to hang it up, I wouldn't mind Jamal Crawford as the play-by-play with Mike Breen.
I
So
think I think I just think that's what it's gonna be though. I think you're gonna get a lot of because you gotta remember, man, like once because even Vince, I think Vince is a great
I like Vince
analyst
too.
too. I
Vince is
love
really
Vince.
good.
But you know damn well them cuts in between, like once Melo get in there and
Oh my
break the
god,
ice, oh yeah, it's over with, bro. And then you got Reggie who finna be in there fool, and Mike's inside the NBA is about to be insane.
bro.
Like and they gonna have to Mike gonna be in there like, yeah, I saw what Reggie said last week, but Reggie don't know nothing about winning. But that's it for me, man. Y'all take it back to y'all. Like it's gonna be shit like that.
back to you, Mike Tirico.
Back to you, Mike Tirico.
Nah,
Oh man.
I think inside like this, if they kind of have it where like Melo's the person who breaks the ice, because Melo, I feel like Melo will be there'll be a much more likable and relatable inside the NBA. Like it'll
Oh
be
yeah.
like we played in the league, but we actually like what we're watching, and
Yeah.
we're gonna give constructive criticism and not fucking be old man on the yelling at the cloud like inside the NBA has been for the last 10 to be honest, the last 10 to 15 years. Like I'm so glad as every day passes, and it's not even because of how bad they talk about my team. It's just how bad they talk about the league in general. That I'm like, I cannot wait for this. I can't. I'm happy inside the NBA is gone, and I know that sounds crazy because I appreciated them, but it got to a point. I'm like, bro, I don't
No.
want to hear this shit no more,
Nobody
man.
is surprised by your by your
Like
feelings
it's
about
that
inside the NBA, dog. You've expressed this mad times.
for all the time. Like first take, all of that. But I'm looking forward to NBC and prom. I think they're both going to do really well.
Nah, for sure.
Um, you know what's
While
random? You know who's a random commentator I miss? I know this is so random. You know who was a good former player who was a really good analyst? Jamal Mashburn. What Jamal Mashburn doing?
yes,
What is Jamal Mashburn doing right
Jamal
now?
Mashburn is rich. He don't give a fuck
Nah,
about this
he getting
shit.
money.
He don't give a
Nah, he
fuck
getting
about
money.
this shit.
Cause he owned like 28 Papa Johns. I know about
Hey
Jamal
man,
Mashburn got a portfolio. Got a nice
Jamal
investment portfolio.
Mashburn don't give a like Jamal. It's not that he don't care about us, but yeah.
Nah, he getting his
Also,
money.
shout out to you, Ron. That NBC post game is saving my Peacock sub. You absolutely right. Like, look, man,
That's a fact.
I don't look. I tap into Peacock to watch PLEs and some random retro anime from time to time. I do need to use my Peacock subscription more, so maybe around like July ish, I may like start binging some shows on there. But man, yeah, that NBA on NBC is gonna be fire, and I love the marketing, the commercials with the the song coming back and shit. They've been doing good,
Yeah.
so salute to them.
Yes, sir.
While we are in the realm of sports, because I do want to get to our question of the week, which we have a lot of responses to
We
that.
do.
Now that the dust is settled, Nelson.
Yeah, yeah, Larry. Yeah. Talk to him.
Oh
Who
man.
captured the flag?
Nah. Hey man.
Dust is traded, or did it start like Tyrese Maxey?
Because I gotta address this youngin. Did you go back and listen?
Uh, yeah, I did. I did. I
Okay.
did. You were very vulgar, sir.
Look, man. Look, I'm sorry. When you deal with people just talking shit, bro, every chance they get, sorry.
Yeah.
Look, I've had to deal with fake fans. I've had to deal with, people that don't watch a lick of Dallas basketball in general and just have all these conspiracy theories. And it's like, you clearly don't watch. And if you don't watch something, do what I do. Be like, hey, bro, I ain't never seen the shit. I don't know. Like, that's it. Don't be up there lying like, yeah, man, like what the Mavericks need to do. Also, I'm a Summer Jam scream myself this one time during this episode. If I lied, I'm sorry because I might do it again. But leave that dope that is known as NBA trade machines alone. This
Facts.
shit has corrupted and ruined our community worse than anything,
It's
bro.
COINTELPRO.
Bro, do that shit on 2K and leave us alone, bro. Cause you niggas have the worst trade ideas of all time. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about anybody in the union. I'm not talking about anybody in the union. I'm talking about the people I see on my feed with these ridiculous trade ideas. And it's like, fam, just stop. Can you just enjoy the moment for 1 second and just be happy? Like we just got Cooper Flag. Why are you already envisioning us trading away Gafford and PJ and a future first and this person to get back Kobe White? And like, bro, stop. Just enjoy the fucking moment, dumbass. Like, please Stop. Just stop. Just stop. Like, shout out to my real friends because I'm not gonna say who. One of my real friends got me this Funko Pop a long time ago, and I had to sit there and just look at this Funko and be like, "Damn, I will never
Man,
see nothing like this again for a long time."
I'm
And
sorry,
then
man.
another one of my friends, what I'm saying, got me this Funko Pop, and this was literally a couple days before the motherfucking trade happened. So I had to sit there and just look at this Funko like, damn. Like, but hey, man, the South remembers, and the cream rises to the top, man. So I'm happy that we won and captured the flag. But now that we've had the dust settle, oh, before I forget, patreon.com/SYWNET, where you can go back and you can replay and you can relive the
Oh man, that
thrill
shit
of
was
that
funny.
moment. Shout out to everybody that came through that Twitter spaces as well. That was fun. It won't be the last one we do, you know. Hey, but what are your thoughts? Because I've given mine on Monday. I gave mine on Guessing from the Stands. And yeah, bruh, I've given my thoughts a
Um,
couple times.
you,
What y'all thought?
you know, Young, you can go first. Go ahead. If you
Because
if
you
you have
weren't
anything
there.
right now,
Yeah, you weren't
yeah.
there. So talk to me.
My thoughts on what as far as y'all getting it pick.
Not even just us, just the lottery in general.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know the goddamn order other than y'all getting having
Oh, I'll
that
be more than
pick.
happy to provide
I
that
didn't
for you.
get to it. I didn't go back and look into it.
I'll be happy to provide that for you, and that'll provide context for the people out there as well. So let me get that pulled up for you, brother. So, all right. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Let's have some fun and let's share the screen. So let's do this. All right. All right. So you can see that, and everybody else can see that too. So Dallas Mavericks have the first pick. San Antonio has the second pick. Philadelphia at 3, Charlotte at 4, Utah at 5, Washington at 6, New Orleans at 7, Brooklyn at 8, Toronto at 9, Houston at 10 via Phoenix, Portland at 11, Chicago at 12, Hot Atlanta at 13, San Antonio once again at 14. The Heat don't have a pick because that went
Good.
to Oklahoma City at
Hold
15.
on. Let me drop a bomb to that. Let me drop a bomb to that.
Well, they do have number 20, but they don't have 15. So that's funny as fuck. Orlando is 16, Minnesota is 17, Washington again at 18. So Washington has two, and Brooklyn has two. Brooklyn at 19 from Milwaukee. That Washington pick is from, that was a swap youngin. So that came with, that I think that's the Marcus Smart trade. Um,
Yeah.
Utah 21, Orlando. And then just, so Brooklyn actually has one, two, three, four first round
Four
picks.
first round
God
picks.
damn.
Yeah, they have our pick this year, which I mean,
I mean,
That's,
you'll
that's,
take that all day, man.
man,
about
fuck
to
them
start
picks and
drive.
fuck them seventh graders, man. Nobody give a fuck about them damn picks.
So
Care about them
okay,
picks,
now
man.
young that you got an idea of what this draft order is looking like. And again, this provides a lot of context actually for what I may say later. What's your thoughts?
It's rigged. It's all rigged. Face ass niggas. But nah,
So
man.
so go ahead.
I mean, to be honest, knowing that we don't have a first round pick, I don't give a fuck. I don't. I don't.
Fair.
Y'all really like. Y'all do what y'all do. Shit. I don't feel like we not as a team. We not gonna make any moves to try to get into that and get a pick at all to try to grab anybody. I mean, y'all have a bright future getting that man. Um, Philadelphia, I feel like y'all need to start over. To be honest, get rid of. Paul George was a good project, but yeah, no, it's over with for him. Joel is over with for him. Yeah, that's really it.
Okay. Um, Nelson, you want to add anything? Because I mean, we kind of already talked about this at length on
I mean,
Monday,
yeah,
but
Nah,
y'all
y'all
anything
talked
was
about
different?
it
y'all
a
was
lot.
mistaken.
Yeah, y'all talked
Yeah.
about it a lot, and then I was kind of mentally preparing myself for that Knicks game because I have to do that. But Um,
Mm.
I will start with this, and I kind of adds on to your point earlier about trades. Um, put the trade machine down. Y'all make terrible trade ideas. Y'all stink. Y'all don't understand how caps work. Y'all don't understand how players work. Y'all just stop. The trades were god awful. So there's that. Also, evaluating what Cooper Flag is going to do is insane. I heard nothing but terrible takes about it. I think him going to Dallas is actually amazing for him because he can actually learn from good vets and guys who were generational players. I think there's a guy named Kyrie Irving on that team who was a number one pick last
It's a
time I
good
checked.
name.
Right,
It's a good name.
right. Do
Anthony
I
Davis on
recall
that
that,
team too.
Larry? Huh?
Yeah, then there was one
There's
named
another one,
Anthony
Anthony
Davis too, right?
Davis. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, him
He
too.
got
Yeah, him
Yeah.
too.
he got another vet named Clay Thompson.
Got another guy named Clay Thompson. So
Mm,
he has those are good vets to learn from, and you have yes, they're in win now mode, but you also have like guys who won championships and guys who are also either number one options at one point or very important players on their teams. So
And
and he could be a role player. Yes, he's gonna have some pressure because he's the one pick, and I understand that. I understand all the hype around him. I get it. I understand it, but funny enough, I did not wear this shirt on purpose, but we said it on Monday. This is like Carmelo going to the Pistons. If that was to actually happen. And
which
I actually
oddly
like that.
enough, that was supposed to be our pick. Imagine if we wouldn't have traded that fucking pick and Melo would have been a fucking Memphis Grizzly.
Damn, that would have been
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was supposed to be our pick. The only way we would have kept that pick that year was if we would have got the first pick and we would have got LeBron. But obviously that went to Cleveland.
yep,
Yeah.
yep.
But I do want to
And
say
that
though, I'm sorry, like
no, I was saying that I was gonna say that would have been crazy.
oh,
That's always looked at as that's the trade that set us back 10 years.
Yeah, for sure.
and my last thought is in regards to it being rigged. Um 1.8% last time I checked is a possibility and not an impossibility. So
Exactly.
I don't want to hear that. I heard people, and this is nothing against the city of Dallas, so please forgive me. This is nothing against the Dallas Mavericks at all. But oh man, they reward big markets. If they rewarded big markets, how many number one picks New York would have had since 1985? Like, yo, y'all don't
Dallas is a
know.
big market.
They were acting like Dallas is
Shit,
like
not in basketball. Shit,
yeah,
me.
that's what I'm saying. So like people just came with these crazy conspiracy theories, and last time I checked, like I said, 1.8% is a possibility, and a possibility, a very slim possibility, but it's not an impossibility. And a lot of people
Right.
conflate things with being rigged and all that other stuff. Listen, I understand y'all tried to go in your fucking, y'all tried to go into the. I'm trying to think about the bag I want to say. Oh, y'all tried to get into your Law and Order bag where Erst and Young because their lawyers actually overlook the NBA draft lottery. Just in case anybody did not know that, they make sure that everything is correct, the process is correct, and so on and so on and so forth and so forth. So I say that to say y'all tried to get into your TikTok Law and Order bag with the Erst and Young thing. Listen, bro. There's a reason why you are tweeting about it, and there's a reason why that lawyer, whoever they hired, is looking at those lottery balls twice and making sure they're right. So what you could do is if your team ain't get picked and you're upset, you can either tweet through it or shut the fuck up because you don't work for Ernst and Young and you're not a lawyer. So it is what it is. It happens. It is absolutely hilarious though that they traded Luka Doncic and got the number one pick. But hey, sometimes
How shit works out, man.
that's just how shit works out, yo. Listen, did I think we were gonna get Zion Williamson? I was hopeful. And then Tim Hardaway Jr., Dallas Maverick legend, no, I'm joking, decided to have a 30-point game against the Philadelphia 76ers on St. Patrick's Day when we didn't need it. And you know what happened? Nothing happened. So I'm also glad this happened too. And this is my last thought, because this proves that you teams that celebrate tanking and all this other shit, it doesn't amount to nothing.
Nothing. It shit does
Every
not
team,
matter.
the highest, I think the team with the highest odds to win the lottery has picked the last couple of years has been number five. So that goes to say this shit does not work. I'm happy. You know, I'm especially happy that Danny Ainge gets to suffer another year and is the number 5 pick. I'm being a hater now. The Brooklyn Nets, good luck with number 8. I don't know who they're gonna get. Phoenix don't got a first round pick. Miami don't got a first round pick. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I mean, listen, man, shout out to Dallas, shout out to Cooper Flag. I think he'll be just fine, you know. And he's gonna be the second favorite white boy in Dallas, right behind Jason Kidd. So shout out to him.
You saying that as if so you're not counting Dirk as a white boy because he's European, correct?
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
You're not counting
Active,
Jason
active. I
Kidd.
meant yeah. Active. Like Dirk just
He-
analyze it. Yeah.
I'll say okay,
Oh,
okay,
white
all right,
American? He's number one, and Jason Kidd is 1.5 because he's half. So
all right. Um,
is that valid or no?
no. This
Ain't wrong
shrimp
when you're
fried
right, man.
rice.
Hey, chill,
Ain't,
chill, chill,
you
chill,
ain't wrong
chill.
when you're right, man.
Had the shrimp fried rice. Yeah, Ben. Hey, you called it. You said, hey, but see, here's the thing. Don't Larry, you bitch, fuck you. No, because guess what? You were the main person saying, oh man, I don't know why we're tanking. And I told you at the time, I said, well, maybe if you tank hard enough, you might get Cooper Flag. You were the one saying, hey, I don't want Cooper Flag. I want this team to win. Well, then be careful what you wish for, man.
But
No, Nelson. No. And
okay,
Vincent, you have 4 first round picks. 4 of them
you got
things.
4 opportunities to make a good
This
pick.
is your chance to build the team
I was
up
about to
to
say,
what you want to do.
you can
And
literally construct the team.
hey, if you want to trade them 4 picks for a Greek man, go right ahead.
Yo, that
Go
might
right
work.
ahead.
That you see
But
that you have a chance.
see, that's what you do though. Like I have one,
Yeah,
okay? I
yeah,
have one
yeah.
pick, man.
Youngin, we
And I
hating
got a
today.
and I got one. What? He
Yeah.
say something? I'm not even looking at the screen. What do you say?
I don't know what he said. I don't give a fuck. Keep going, Larry. Nah.
No.
Fuck the
But no, he ain't
comments.
say
Keep
nothing.
going.
He ain't say nothing. But I have one pick, Vin. One. And you know what happens with my one pick? You know what happens with my one pick? I got to deal with Kyrie being out for half a year, and I got to deal with AD being out. So, for the record, let me state for the record, there is no guarantee that this is going to go well. But
Big
you know
Coop the
what?
plug.
I'm going to take what I get. So, hey.
Big Coop the plug. He's killing me.
Mm.
Hey, now Larry, you do make a good point. Brooklyn is good for trading picks. Drafting, I don't know. We about to find that out because that's why
Hey,
I said
man.
fuck them picks. Because think about it. When it comes to late 20s picks, what team do you know from the last couple years has been good at drafting those?
In the late round.
Sixers,
The Knicks.
Miami, everybody not named Brooklyn. So yeah, like
Because
so.
the
Hey
Sixers got
man,
Tyrese Maxey in the
hey,
20s. Go
y'all
ahead.
got to y'all got to and McCain. Y'all
And
have to
McCain.
prove it to us. This is your time,
It's your
okay?
time, man. You got
It's
them picks,
blood
baby.
in, blood out. All right. So hey, take them 4 new young studs and make them work, or you take them 4 picks and you go get somebody to add to the Brooklyn roster, bro. This is what you do. But don't. Hey, I didn't even know y'all had 4 picks.
Yeah,
That's the funny part. I
they got
just knew y'all
4.
had the one because of the lottery. Y'all got 4?
4 first rounders. Hey,
Hey
Brooklyn got some
man.
good Greek food, though.
Hey man. Look, bro. Hey, this is y'all time to shine, man.
Hey, I got
Hey.
it, man.
And hey, and according to the reports, he might want. He said he wanted to play in Brooklyn or Toronto, according to what they said. On Pyru, that's
The,
what they said. That's what the
hey,
streets are
the
saying.
Nets are
You
cool,
know.
Larry.
So I'm just saying, hey, they may. Hey, hey. I look. More will be revealed, but let that reveal happen, man. It is what it is. So,
Word
hey.
up.
Oh
Um,
well.
Before we get into the question of the week and wrap this up, I do have a question for the college football because y'all watch more college hoop than I do. Um,
College football or college
College
basketball?
football. Sorry. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I almost asked
Okay.
about Brandon Jennings, but he ain't play college ball. He getting cooked by every New York point guard. But we'll get into that later. College football. Is Bill Belichick going to make it into week one?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So do you
Yeah.
think Pablo Torres is looking a little too much into everything, or because he been doing like this expose week by week about Bill Belichick and his girl and Jordan Hudson? So I don't know. Every week I see something new, and it's him talking about it. So like I'm like, damn, like what does he have on these people? I'm just saying. That's all.
Um.
That's just a question. Just a question I'm asking, my brother.
Um. Shout out to Pablo Torre. I think
Think he's snitching too much?
I I feel like Pablo Torre has literally nothing else better to do than to cover the downfall of Bill Belichick right now. Which,
Mm,
as a native, isn't he from Miami, or is he from? Where's
sh-
Pablo from?
shit, I don't know.
Pablo's actually from New York. Okay, he's from New York,
He's
according to
from New
this.
York. I don't
Yeah, he's
believe
from New
that.
York. No, no, no. According to this, he's from New York. I mean, that's what I'm
Um,
looking at here. So hey,
really?
I did the knowledge. He went to Regis actually.
He
So
went to Regis. Oh yeah, he was a smart boy.
yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, he went to Harvard.
yeah, he went to Regis.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's a smart man right there.
yeah. Nah, I just think that I think Pablo is just on
He's
assignment right now, covering the it's slow news week is just what I'll say.
mm,
I've You can feel how you want to feel about Belichick, but Carolina as an organization is not. There are no shit shows that happen under UNC, whether it's any of their sporting banners. No nonsense over there,
yeah,
and
I figured that.
they knew going in what they were going to get with Belichick, so they already prepared for this. So I do not think that he's gonna, not make it to week one or whatever. It's just everybody's intrigued by this 70-year-old man having a 22-year-old girlfriend that's sassy as hell. That's
Which
all
is
this is. Like,
nasty as hell.
no, I mean, yeah, nah, I mean that is
Yeah.
100% nasty as hell.
And
So,
speaking of sassy as hell, it, huh?
to be
Oh,
fair, the show is called Pablo
Paulo
Torre
Torre finds
Fine.
out. That
He's
is
gonna
true.
find
That
out.
is true.
Yeah, I mean that is pretty true.
But
So I
yeah,
can't even blame you for
I
that.
did want to say, speaking of sassy, is Brandon Jennings beating anybody that he's called out?
Question of the week, man. I don't care, bro. I don't care. I do not care. I
That's a
do
good.
not care, bro.
That's a good answer.
Do not care.
Oh my god, bro! Yo, why?
Another fucking week, man. We have a show to do. We have time to get to. We got things to do. The post game is a great place for some names
Oh
about
shit!
Brandon Jennings and what he can pop. No, bro. No.
Oh man, I just wanted to push the button. I'm sorry.
No,
Good.
it's all good. It's all good.
Great question of the week, Lane. Great question of the week this week.
That was actually the question of the week right there. Like that was the question of the week right there.
Who is Brandon Jennings going to be? And everybody called out. There's no answer to that question because he's
Question of the week. To submit your so
not.
I'm so used to saying to submit. So we started a new thing this week where we're gonna start asking you guys
Oh man.
questions. So
Hmm.
yeah, we get asked so much. We want to ask you some things. So be on the lookout for more questions of the week. This week's was very successful. I didn't realize we had this much interaction to this. So shout out to that. And again, you can follow us on Twitter at SYWNET if you don't already, and tell a friend to tell a friend. So the question that we posed this week, and who knows what next week's question is going to be, is pretty simple. And let me get that pulled up for you guys so y'all can see what I'm talking about, and I'm not just staring at this and not saying anything. All right, right here. Question of the week: name an album slash project that is not considered a classic, but one of your personal favorites. So, to give people an idea of what I was looking for and what we were looking for, I put I Am the Street Dream by Young Jeezy. Bullets Ain't Got No Names, Volume 3 by Nipsey. Kiss Land by The Weeknd. And Slime Season 2 by Young Thug, because we do have some people that are under 30 that listen to this podcast. So
Mm.
had to put that up there. So let's see what we got as far as our responses to this. And then we will react as we go along. All right. First response, we have Earl with Trinidad James, Don't Be Safe.
Mm.
Chris Brown, Fame. Ghost in the Shell, and Till the Casket
My Styles
Drops.
P.
I think that Fame is actually a classic. I think people regard Fame as a classic. I mean, it is the comeback album, so you know, I think that's a classic personally. I don't want to take nothing away from Earl. I just think that one is a classic. So okay, pretty pretty roundabout, Lana. What's your thoughts on Earl's picks?
Yeah, they're good, like personal favorites. I would say Fame is probably Chris Brown's considered his best album. So, but like that's his four. So that's his four.
Yeah, okay. And you had Gangster and a Gentleman, which is that's the first one, right?
That's his debut album.
That's
Yeah.
the debut album.
Uh huh.
As I go through, I think that's a classic, but that's just me. Um,
Personal.
Personal. Fire and Squad, definitely a personal.
Because everybody talks about Warriors, but that's the best album, top to bottom.
Oh, Miss Lucy, there we
Yup.
go. Let me
Yeah.
hear whooping.
Yeah. Yup.
Whoa! Shout out to Fiend, man.
Womp.
Fiend,
This is hard to
Fiend,
choose, but I had to
Fiend
pick this
cool
one.
as hell in person too. Just for the record, like shout out to Fiend,
My
man.
cool little motherfucker.
International Jones, man. Shout out to my dog,
Word.
man.
The story how this album was made was funny too.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is,
And I
man.
chose
Shout out.
I chose Philadelphia Freeway because to me that is a top five Rockefeller album. That's not a Jay Z or Kanye West
It's a
album.
classic, man. I mean,
I
that's a
don't
classic
know.
to
People
me.
don't bring that album up a lot, but
We
yes,
I mean,
never
people have revisionist things about Rockefeller, but I do not want to get into that today because we'd be here
no, no,
all
no. We'll
fucking
be here
day.
all night. Look
Yeah,
at
no,
it.
no, 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 no,
I
no.
did at another four, but you could just go back to the
I mean,
next person.
I'm gonna scroll. We're scrolling through all of them, so
Go
yeah, we're
ahead,
gonna get to that. All
do
right.
your thing.
Trap God 2, Marcel. Well, yeah, it's funny. This just got taken off of streaming for some reason, so I don't know why, but it might have been a producer that didn't get paid or something like that. So that's pretty interesting. But salute to Cell on that one. Astronaut Suits. I don't know who this person is. Nelson, are you familiar with who this is? I
No, I'm
think.
not.
Okay. All right. I don't.
shout out to
Shout out to
Shout out to
you.
you though. Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Jero, Never How You Plan. Bad Bad Not Good. 4, underrated. I fuck with Bad Bad Not Good. Isaiah Rashad, The Sun's Tirade, and Covert Coup.
I feel like that's
Them last two, I feel like get
yeah.
nodded as classics,
Uh,
especially Covert Coup.
Cool.
Like
yeah.
that's like
I mean, but then again, maybe these people are like amongst their people discussing this. So maybe they don't discuss. No, I get what you're saying, but I'm
no,
just
no, no, no. We're just giving our opinion on it, but that's it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Shout the
I'm
Covert
saying,
Coup.
he personal. We ain't taking
Because
nothing from him.
that's because
Nobody's
when bringing this
personal.
up, there were some that I'm like, damn, but like, because like, especially like with the 3-6 stuff, because like y'all know how much I fuck with 3-6 and like HCP and like everything.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to be like, oh, let me put Project Pat on there because like that's like too obvious. So I was like, let me like go to like then I want to put like the underground, the for the summer whatever. Like I want to do that. So I was like, let me try to find
Yeah.
something that's like that I actually really listen to a lot, but like is not the marginal that everybody's gonna go for. So that's why I chose.
No,
That's what happened
that's
to him.
and that's what that was a good pick too. Like that was a really really good
I
pick.
love that
So
album.
yeah. All right. So next is Kenzo Slice. I don't know who you are, but
Shout
salute
out
to
to
you.
you.
Salute to everybody that just found this tweet. Like
Yes,
salute to y'all.
and
Follow, engage,
yes,
subscribe, donations, like
yeah,
all
man.
of that.
Tell a
My
friend.
friend. All right. Babyface Killer by
Freddie
Freddie
Gibbs,
Gibbs. This is I
Aaron
do not
Ray.
know.
That's Aaron Ray.
Aaron Ray.
I forgot the name of the project though, but I remember that album. Let me find the album title while you look.
I
I'm gonna tell you right
mean,
now.
Google got us right here. Shout out to search for Google Lens. One let's see, Platinum Fire. Platinum Fire.
Yeah, Platinum Fire. Yeah.
Salute. All right. Prince of the City 2. You know ball. You know
Yeah.
ball. You know ball.
Yeah.
Kenzo Slice and Larry June. This is that's not Spaceships on the Blade. That is God.
A Volume 16.
Nah. It is Spaceships on the Blade. It is Spaceships
Spaces
on
on
the
the
Blade.
Blade. I'm joking.
Yeah. Chill
He makes A music.
Nah, no, 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 no. We're not doing
I'm
that. Nope,
joking. I'm
nope,
joking.
nah.
I'm joking. I like Larry June.
Um,
Don't
me
shoot
and
me,
you will nah. Me
guys.
and you will talk off it. We're not doing that.
I'm just
Uh,
kidding.
Black
So
Sheep
that's a classic.
got Carter one. Actually, but hold on. He got Carter one, he got Faces, and he got Still Brazy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, he might have my favorite one besides ours, like people we know so far, because Carter one is a classic to me, but a lot of people don't
Go
consider
with
Carter
two or
one a
three
classic because they put two as a classic,
or
right?
three. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man. If you put two over one,
Nah, a lot of people put two over one. I'm a one over two guy, but a lot of people put two over one, and I get it though. Two was fire. Now
I'm not putting
three,
two over one.
you only putting three up there because of the impact of what it did. But if you actually listen to that album, it's not fucking with the leaks, nor is it fucking with one or two. Honestly, three not better than four if you ask me. But that's just me. Faces 100%. You know ball and Still Brazy. Listen, man. That summer that came out, man. She
Woo!
wish she was man. Look,
Boy.
listen, man.
Still Brazy the
Time,
Title is one of my favorite YG songs ever. I went to
hey,
that
man.
tour. That was the Fuck Donald Trump tour. I wish I had that t shirt
Yes,
still, but that was a fun
yes,
tour. That was a good tour to go to.
yeah. We got Slauson Boy 2 by Van.
Solid project. Shout out to
Very
Van.
solid project. Shout out to Van for that. Nate Dyer _ says Volume 3 is Jay in full superhero rap mode.
I could see that with Jay. I like
Uh,
Volume 3,
I mean, I
except for
can.
like two songs. But aside from that, I like Volume 3 a lot.
I mean, shout out to Volume 3.
Yes, I know how you feel about
No,
Volume
no, no,
3.
no, no. I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I'm not gonna be disrespectful, but shout out to people's thoughts on that. Let's see what else we have here because there's a couple I'm going on the Discord and finding too that was
Oh, there are
there.
other Discord too.
Yeah. Joshua said that Lamb Over Rice is one of his favorite Bronson projects, and I agree. Like that's a
Yeah, Lamb Over
Bronson.
Rice was tough.
Bronson got a lot of those where, like, if you not paying attention, like you'll miss out. Like
Damn.
he got a whole bunch of those. So yeah, shout out to Joshua for that. Let's see.
I gotta
Next,
listen to Ray Chandeliers too. I've been trying to like. I thought it was on streaming for the longest. I fucking realized it wasn't, but I'm
I
here
swear
for
to
it.
God, me and AJ was just arguing about this week because
Was
we
it on
like
streaming?
I feel like it was on streaming and they took it off.
All right,
I feel
fair.
like it was, but then also too, I remember they reissued the vinyl for it a couple years ago, and
Yeah.
maybe that's what we're thinking about. But I thought it was on streaming because I've got it on my phone, so I don't have
Right.
to.
I think that's what happened with my second four. If you go back to me, but yeah, continue.
Yeah, no, I mean I got it right here. So your second four is just real quick while I got it here is Big Noid's album.
Which is on
The
Bandcamp right now, but it's not on streaming. Episodes of a Hustler.
Yeah.
Um,
Royal
Flush,
Flush, Ghetto
Ghetto
Millionaire,
Millionaire,
Crystal Waters, Surprise, shout out to Crystal Waters, and then the color
Alina,
of
Alina Baraz.
that's a fine woman
Bro, she
right
don't
there.
make no music. No, I don't know what happened to her, but
uh,
her projects were good, man. That's good. Fall in love with your girl music.
oh
Um,
nah, beautiful woman, beautiful music too. Like that's them
yeah,
tunes. Yeah. We're gonna talk about it's a couple tours that are funny as hell that we're gonna talk about in the post game. I can't wait to
for
talk
sure.
about
But
some
yeah,
tour
I
dates.
mentioned episodes of a Hustler because it's on Bandcamp now, but it's not on streaming anymore.
Yeah,
So I
we
don't
talk.
know if they're doing that. You know, he doing that just to get some bread and then put it back up. But if you find it, it's a good project. It's on vinyl too. They reissued it, but it's a good project because that it literally is like mob deep between Hell on Earth and the Infamous, and you can actually tell like them going
Yeah,
into the Hell on Earth sound. But yeah,
and you also said Significant Other by Limp Bizkit as well. So that was another one that you had mentioned.
that was also on vinyl
Um,
too. Shout out to Limp Bizkit.
So shout out to B Henry TMC. He got Rock
Salute.
Marciano Reloaded, Fire, Return of Forever. All right, man. Like
Mm.
I don't. That to me between that the trilogy, as I like to call it, Return of Crit was here, Return of Forever, Forever and a Day. Those are the three. No matter pick a day of the week, that's my favorite Crit project. So
Classic.
all three are classics. I don't know how anybody would not consider Return of Forever a classic, but again, I'm coming from my state of mind and the conversations I have versus maybe B Henry's talking to some niggas and they just only want to refer to him as Big Grit. And he's like, fuck what y'all talking about.
That's
Third
crazy.
Coast is crazy. I'm just
That's
being real.
hey. That's what I caught myself listening to today.
Sure.
Cutthroat.
Which Cutthroat?
One.
Underrated. Shout out to V
Mm.
Slash, shout out to Juicy J, Project Pat, Reno, and Yo Yo Money for sure. Saga Continues by Primo Rice is who he has is another one. And Dirty Money by UGK.
Okay.
I think that's valid because a lot of people always gonna go with Riding Dirty. So
I agree.
Dirty Money does make a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
everybody always goes around dirty when it comes to UGK.
It was good.
Yeah, we got Nick Van Exel 9. Season of the Sickness by Brother Lynch Hung. Yeah, bruh. You really scaring hoes, but that's a fire project though. The Psycho Realm, a War Story, Book 3.
Okay.
Yep. Sugar Free, The P, The Resurrection.
Okay.
Okay. No Idols by Alchemist and Domo Genesis.
Good choice.
Phenomenal choice. Like, phenomenal choice.
Good choice.
Very good choice. Measy, shout out to you, says original Dom Kennedy, and he says, I think it's better than the one they claim is the classic in Dom discography. What do you mean by that? So I kicked it off just because it was anonymity of who tweeted that, but and I said Currency Weekend at Bernie's because that project is phenomenal from top to bottom. Drew B. Black, shout out to you, got Big Pokey, hardest pit in the litter, ball.
Classic cover.
R.I.P. Big Pokey.
R.I.P. Big Pokey.
TMC.
The
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, because people love Victory Lap, but Marathon and Marathon Continues are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I think that people go back to Crenshaw and Mailbox Money a lot. But shout out to the Marathon series as a general. Bloom and them Volume 2. This is my type of guy right here, man.
Real
Like, this is real hip hop right here. And Cigarette Boats.
Yeah.
I think Cigarette Boats is a classic, but because that's one of the ones a lot of people go to. So yeah. All right. Crazy 8 LV says 777 by Fat Man Key. And
Classic.
I don't know what this is.
I cannot tell who that is, but shout to them.
This is shout out to Google Lens.
Google Lens.
Velvet by Jameson. Okay.
Salute.
Shout out to Jameson. I like the rise he's been getting this last year. But shout out to the beats he used to
Don't
do
know
for
who
Kendrick.
that is.
Jameson, I'll show you the clip. Jameson had a viral clip. He actually used to do a lot of background vocals and production on what was it, Good Kid, Mad City?
Good Kid, Mad City, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a lot of shit with Kendrick.
He's on Sing About Me Dying of Thirst, especially.
Yeah, he's fire.
You know, the Paul Youngin, when they singing at the end of Sing About Me, where it goes into Dying of Thirst, where it's the guy singing, like harmonizing, that's Jameson. Like in that transition. But yeah. Shout out to Jameson.
Yeah, this is Unfuckwittable by I don't know who this YN is.
That's come on.
I don't. Bruh, this man spreading money, throwing middle fingers in hoodies. Earl Suave. You know what? I don't recognize him with the face tats because I haven't seen Suave since Use a Trick.
Since Use a Trick in London.
Yeah, and like if you look at the left corner, now I can tell that's Earl because
the top corner.
Yeah, top left corner I can tell, but I couldn't tell who this was with the face tats because I was like, who is this light skinned Space Ghost perp looking nigga? But now
Yeah,
I see that was Swavey.
because
R.I.P.
he
Swavey. Yeah.
RIP, because he didn't have the face test and his hair was shorter. I'm like, who the
Yeah,
fuck is
low
that?
cut. Low cut.
He had the
Yeah.
low cut hair. Yeah,
Yeah. And then again with the font, I can barely tell that this says Earl Suave. So yes. R.I.P.
yeah,
Earl Suave, man.
for sure.
Johnny Cinco, John Poppy. Shout out to Cinco.
Got the Johnny Cinco.
Bino and Blast, 6'2". Okay. Okay. Yeah. This is a
Mm.
funny tape. I remember the ATMG shit. This is when everybody in Chicago was getting deals. So that's pretty funny.
DJ Victorious.
Yeah.
Stack or starve.
And when you see us, you
Yes,
know
you
we
know we
mean
mean
business.
business.
I didn't know if Rap and Roll was the name, but it is Rap and Roll from Dom Kennedy. Dom has been hit or miss for me for about 12 years, so maybe this was a hit, but I'll have to check that out one day and maybe see. All right, and then that is from Seth Rollins. Shout out to you. And Stacks Bread Up was the last one, so salute to you. I want to make sure I shout everybody out.
Yes, sir.
Jaden
GB.
MCGB, the Red Album by Game. Okay. All right. ONIFC. It's a few songs on there. It's much better than Rolling Papers to me. Much better than Rolling Papers.
It
But
was
oh,
that was yeah music.
Meek Mill, Dream
Dream
Chasers
Chasers
3,
3. I don't blame him for this because Dream Chasers
and
3 does have
Hall of
some good
Fame.
the Hall of Fame.
Can't go with you on that one, big dog.
My dog. But Dream Chasers 3, I will give because solid intro. Fuck P. Diddy. Make Me's cool. I like Dope Dealer. I actually like Nicki Minaj on that verse, even though I've said this before. I'm not the biggest fan of her. The end, the intro, the outro, which is the Coke Boys 4 intro, right?
Mm-hmm.
That they use the same beat. There's a couple of really good songs on Dream Chasers 3. And Carter went crazy on production on that tape too. But
No,
continue.
he did. That was like
He
that
was
was one of the that
yeah,
was
he
one of
went
the first
insane.
times people recognized Cardo outside of the wavy music. So like yeah.
Yeah. Cause I forgot that song with Future with the crazy guitar in the back. Yeah, he was going
Yeah,
crazy on
shout out to
that.
Cardo. All right. So this is Primo Rice. This does not have a title, but I will find the title for us. A Night at the Chateau. Okay. Shout out to Primo Rice. Not for me, but salute. I know he's got a big fan base. Changes vacations. Huh. Okay. I might have to do some research. Shout out to you underscore wave. All right. Blueprint 2. Hmm.
If it was
All right.
2.1, I'll give a pass.
Yeah.
But
2.1 I can give a pass all day.
is this
But this
is that
is
what's her name? Raven Lene, I think.
this is Ojareem
Oh, okay, salute.
before I break down. Do not know this, however, if Winston was here, because he is more R&B versed than me, he probably might have known who that was. Vin, shout out to Vin. We have Cannibal Ox, the Cold Vein. Okay, yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, I see where this is going.
Shout out Tony
I
What's
see where this is
Underground.
going.
Victor
Victor Vaughn,
Vaughn.
Vaudeville Villain,
Vaudeville Villain. Okay.
or is this self-titled? It's self-titled. Okay,
The subtitle.
all right. Slick Rick, the art of storytelling.
Okay.
And Mad Lib Medicine Show number 10. Yeah, man. Yeah, Stone's Throw needs to sign Vin right now. Like Vin is keeping real hip hop alive, and I fuck with
Real
it.
hell.
So yeah, I need Vin to be the next when they make the Bomb Rush Cyberpunk 2. I need Vin to be the art direction for the music. Cause yeah. Okay. Jamal Shakur, Lupe Fiasco, Revenge of the Nerds, Fahrenheit
Fahrenheit
Part 2.
114 Part 2.
Okay, that's a very good choice. Bro, I be trying, yo. I be trying.
You know one project was gonna get on there. Hold on, I got you. Where's the sound? Oh no, I don't have the sound here. Fuck.
Oh man.
I was about to put the Dick Gregory sound. Huh? Huh? I got it. Hold
Oh my god, yo, man.
Hey, that's his list, man.
Okay.
That's his list. Eat me or eat a box of
Hell
bullets.
Rail Box of
Eat
Bullets.
with me or eat a box of bullets by Hell Rail is in Jamal Shakur's list. What's the next cover, man?
Young Dro, Best Thing Smoking. That's a classic. I'm sorry. Hey, feel how you want to feel. That's a classic to me. But London Drugs Active. I was actually gonna put Affiliated Part One on
You know
mine,
what's crazy? I
but
was listening to that the other day. When I
classic.
got my car back, I listened. I was driving to that,
Shout out
heading
to
back
Jay Worthy
from
for
the
getting
from the
the
garage.
best old head features. Cause them Crazy Bone features and KD and all them old brothers,
Yes, sir.
they be fire. All right, we got a couple more, and then post game will be starting soon. So
Yes, sir.
we have
Caleb Cat 23.
Caleb Cat 23. Shout out to you.
You gonna have to Google lens that cover. I'm sorry, my brother.
Yeah, I am.
That's
This
fire.
shows L Orange and Jeremiah J. performing their collaborative album, The Night Took Us In Like Family. Okay, I've never heard this,
What's it
but
called?
The Night Took Us In Like Family. I will look
Mm.
this up. This might be fire. I'm just going,
Yeah, I know. But off cover, yeah, that might be alright.
yeah. We've got Mandy in the Jungle. I don't know what this is. This is another one I'm gonna, you
Mandy
know,
and the Jungle.
do some hashtag research. Shout out to Lil Snoop, RIP, RNIC, fire. He was definitely next up. Tragedy, but salute to Lil Snoop and RIP. And Preacher's Son by I don't know who this is. This is
Oh, I know who it is, but it's
YG Tut.
yeah, I've seen the album cover before.
I've seen the album cover. I just didn't know who that was, and I wasn't finna fake like I knew who that was, and it went there. All right, we got two more left.
Oh,
So
that's a Mandy and the Jungle by Santee.
okay, don't know who that is.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is, but I will do my
Like
research.
like Santa Gold.
Oh, okay,
Remember she
that's
had
what.
to drop remember she had to drop the name.
So
No, Santee,
that
no, Santee, my bad. Santee's a regular artist, it's not Santee Gold. My bad, yo. I'm bugging.
yeah, I was like, what do you?
Nah, Santee is let me tell you who Santee
I
is.
don't. Yeah. As you do that, let me go ahead and get this just out the way. So Donnie has American Gangster, great choice. Malibu by Anderson Paak, great choice. Ambition by Wale, great choice. And Pimpilation. These are really good choices. Really good choices. I think Malibu and Ambition for me specifically are very high. I mean, I'm very high on American Gangster, so I mean
Oh,
that's
okay.
pretty simple. But
So yeah, American Gangster Ambition, was it Anderson Pack, and what was the other one? Pimp C?
Pimpilation, yeah.
Pimpilation. Okay. Okay. Santee was a guy by who name was Ozzy B. Then he changed his name to Santee, and now his name is Cruel Santino
I have no idea
because
what.
of copyright issues. It's some dude who got a bunch of different names.
Yeah. Thanks for the research because I promise you I would have no idea who the fuck
Oh,
that
listen,
was.
hey,
So he has a
somebody
backstory.
somebody had to do it.
All right. First off, this is the last of the Twitter responses, and I'm just gonna read through some of the IG responses real quick. Make this very, very simple for us. So shout out to everybody that responded to this. And there's some more out there, but I mean, for the sake of
Simp had,
time,
Simp had to go to
we can only
sleep.
go with who quoted us directly, man. Um Shout out to Ashton. He had Jazz Cartier, Marauding in the Paradise, Gucci Mane, Trapology, Save Me by Future, and Big Trouble in Little Jupiter by Cody Shane. Okay, shout out to the young niggas. And then Tim's our last one. No Sleep, which is a Future tape that DJ Esco hosted that had some features on there with different artists. It was like a compilation. Raised Up Where Them Wolves At is one of my favorite Future songs of all time. I will run through a wall for that song, like literally. So salute to that. Mailbox Money, very good choice. Untitled Unmastered,
Unmastered.
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. Kendrick has no misses for the
None.
last 15 years, man, and this is high up there for me. And The Patience by Mick Jenkins. Shout out to the town, man. Shout out to Chicago, man, because Mick be putting out some good shit. I just have to go out my way to check out what Mick Jenkins be dropping. But
Yeah, I stayed close to the crib, but
Yeah, nah. Salute to Mick Jenkins though. All right, that does it, man. That was question of the week, man. That was a very, very, very,
That was good.
very great turnout, man. So hey, man, salute.
Yeah, man. What people should do is go through the while the applause is talking, go through the quote tweets and maybe listen to some of those albums.
Oh, that's
And you'll
definitely
get
what I
a
was.
little something.
That's definitely the plan. I'm gonna add a lot of
Now
these albums in.
everything is on mine. I know for sure. The only one that's not on streaming is episodes of a Hustler, so you may have to find that on YouTube, but that's fine. But everything else is on streaming. So
I mean, and if it's not on streaming, be a real
go
man,
get the
woman,
vinyl and
whatever
go to
you
Bandcamp.
identify as, and go on YouTube.
Yeah, man. Shout out Crystal Waters. I had to put that in there. 'Cause everybody just knowing for Gypsy Woman and In the Ghetto. No, that whole album is heat, front to back, all
Nah,
9 songs.
Crystal Waters is fucking fire.
Salute.
But but yeah, man, that does it for us this week. Make
We'll
sure you
see you
like,
next week.
subscribe, and share. Post game will probably start in about 5 or 10 minutes or so. We
For the
appreciate everybody
patrons.
coming out again. Winston, here in spirit, and hey, man, shout out to Youngin for popping through, and you know the Shield reunited for one night only. But hey, man, we'll be back next week. As always, make sure you tap in
Yes, sir.
beacons.ai, the union, man. And hey, like that, we gone. See you next week.